Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Daniel? Matt? Robert? Yeah, it's cold outside. We got some snow flurries this morning for like 10 minutes, but it's been mostly just rain here. I guess there's a slight chance of like some light snow overnight or something, but we didn't really get anything here. I saw in the upstate they got a lot. What's up, Kevron? I saw up around Clemson, Greenville area, they got they got about 4 inches up there. Where are you at, Robert? My buddy Slim Shady, he lives in Tennessee. He posted a picture of his yard. It looks like they got about 3 or 4 inches there too. What's up, Jay? Kyle? I got Ohio State, but Texas could surprise us. Texas defense is going to have to play out of their mind tonight if they want to win this game or even come close. Their secondary is very good. Slim loves... What's up, Farthy Tower? What? Slim's been telling us all year how terrible Carson Beck is. He's going to have to... I don't know if he's going to stick to that or what, but I guess he's a Carson Beck fan now. He's got to be. He doesn't have a choice. 2 overrated teams. Yeah. What time is it? It's currently 7:28. It's 7:28, and I think kickoff is at 7:40. So whatever, 12 more minutes. Oh, you're in Georgia. Yeah, cheers, Nizzy. Nizzy B. Yeah, I heard he got $4 million. That's what I heard too. The thing is, he just had to have surgery. I don't even think he's going to be able to throw the ball till April or May, and the season starts in August. So I don't know. What's up, James? What's up, Shoot 'em? Wonder what Slim thinks of the Beck news. Well, I guess we'll find out on Monday on the midday show. Or maybe he might show up in here tonight. We can ask him. I know he thought that he sucked all year, but now he's got to be a fan of him because he plays for his team. What's up, Christian? I hope the game's not a dud. I mean, that's kind of how I feel too. I'm kind of torn. Look, I set myself up to win either way. All right? I've got a bet on Ohio State, but I kind of want Texas to win. So I'll win either way. And I guess I'll lose either way too, but at least I'll be able to celebrate something. What's up, CJ? Let's look at the, before the kickoff here, let's look at the line. I got it at -5. That was about 3 or 4 days ago, though. I don't know what it is now. Take a look. Right now, oh shit, it's closed until kickoff. I don't know. I think it's around 6 though. It's around 6, and I think the over/under was like 54. Even I think Beck sucks, and I would hate him if he came to my team in Colorado. Well, you know what's funny about the whole Beck thing is, people like me and a lot of other people were criticizing Cam Ward for sitting out the second half of the bowl game. And of course, a lot of the Miami fans were like, oh no, that's just because they wanted to get the second string. He's going to be a starter next year. Got to get him some reps. Well, I doubt they paid Carson Beck to come in there $4 million to sit on the bench. So that argument goes right out the window. Oh, it's 51.5. I'd go over. Hell yeah, I'd go way over that. I don't know why I didn't know why I didn't bet that. What's up, G-Man? Paul's in the house. Getting ready for some grilled beer brats, onions, peppers, and mustard. That sounds good. This is the Cotton Bowl, so it's at Jerry's World. It's in Dallas. I have Jeremiah Smith score 2 or more touchdowns at +250. Hey, that's a good bet, Jackpot. You know what? Here, I'll tell you what I got. I got 3 bets on the game. And I forget what it is now. Let's see here. What do I have? All right, here's what I got. I got Ohio State -5 for the whole game. That's my biggest bet. I got Ohio State -3.5 in the first half. And then I got Will Howard over 251 passing yards for the game. I was going to do a prop bet on either Smith or Egbuka, but the problem is with Egbuka, I think it was like over under 64 receiving yards. I mean, hell, he could get that on one catch. But they got so many good receivers on that team that it's hard to really say who's going to be the one that, you know, gets the most yards in the game. So I just backed out of that completely. I just went with Will Howard because he's throwing all of them. I also have him at +500 on the score to score the first touchdown. He hit on me for last game. That's probably not a bad bet either. Is that the first touchdown for the game or just that team? Probably, I'm assuming for the game. Here's what Texas needs to do to win. And it's not rocket science. All right, so I'm not some kind of genius when it comes to this kind of thing. But here's what Texas has to do. Their secondary is going to have to play lights out. They're going to have to. You're not going to shut down Egbuka and Smith. They're going to get their touches, but you got to limit them, and you've got to be able to run the ball. That's how they won. Both playoff games was running the ball. A big run play, 70, 80-yard runs. 2 of them against Clemson. I think they had a couple of them against Arizona State. They're going to have to do the same thing tonight. I just don't think that Quinn Ewers is going to be, you know, a 400-yard passer tonight. Yeah, and you got to protect Ewers. That's another good point there. Some people are predicting that by the end of if this thing gets to a 2 or 3 score game at the beginning of the fourth quarter, they might bring in Arch Manning, which they might. I don't know. Question for last game: why did more Notre Dame rest the quarterback and bring back the QB? They didn't rest him; he was hurt. I think they were evaluating for a concussion. So it was just that one drive where that last drive of the first half is when they brought in that guy Angeli, who I call Peanut Butter Angeli. But you got to roll with your experienced quarterback. Riley Leonard's a baller. I mean, I don't know how it'll translate to the NFL because he doesn't have a great arm, but he knows how to win. I mean, he was winning at Duke. You know how hard that is? Alabama won a trophy. Nick Saban's going to be in the College Football Hall of Fame. Well, we already knew that. Yeah. Looks like a sold-out crowd there. They're doing the national anthem and whatnot. I see a lot more scarlet, and it's funny because it's in Texas too. I feel like I see a lot more. Maybe that's just the Ohio State side of the field or something, but it looks like a lot more red than orange right now. I think that's just the Ohio State side. Anyway, hopefully this one's as good as the one last night was. Last night was one of the best playoff, well, it might have been the best playoff game we've had this season. One thing Texas can't afford to do is get down big early. You know, like if they get down 2 scores in the first half, that might be hard to dig their way out of. They're not that kind of team. I think there'll be more Texas fans tonight. I don't know. I mean, Ohio State travels pretty well. And of course, they're everywhere. I bet you there's, God knows how many tens of thousands of Ohio State fans live in Texas because nobody wants to live in Ohio. So they move down south. It'd probably be about 50-50 if I had to guess. Is Matthew McConaughey going to be there? That's the real question. I already saw they put that dumbass giant steak on 4 legs. They brought him from Athens. Not Athens, Austin. Bevo. That giant prime steak. At least Ohio State doesn't have a live mascot. They got that nut that runs around, that giant nut. All right, so it's customary before every kickoff. We got about 5 minutes till kickoff or so. I need score predictions. I'm gonna go over, and Ohio State covers. In the interest of fun, I'll say that Texas keeps it closer than we think, even though I'm not confident about that. So I'm going to go 31-28. Pete, got your steak on the grill. I'm here. Ohio State 31-28. And that's me being nice. I actually think it'd probably be worse than that, but... You know what? It's on tape, too. It was me and one other person in here. We did the score prediction before the game last night, and I nailed it. I was off by 1 point. I said Notre Dame 28-24, and what was it, 27-24? I mean, I was on a roll last night. Jackpot says 34-20 Ohio State. That's probably more realistic, honestly. I actually like Jackpot's pick better than I like my own, but... overtime. Well, if you bet this game to overtime, you could probably get about +7 or +800 odds on that. Maybe more than that. Kevin says Ohio State 35, Texas 14. I don't know, man. I'll give Texas a little bit more credit than that. 14 points would be... Yeah, that'd be an embarrassment. Hell, Clemson scored more than that on them. Of course, Clemson might have a better offense than Texas, honestly. Texas just has a way better defense. If I had Pete or Jackpot on last night, I would have stayed awake. I was on the whole night. What are you talking about? I streamed for 4 hours last night, dude. What's up, Christian? Brandon, Hook'em backs may be tired of carrying the SEC. Love you, Pete. Oh, it's D4. What's up, D4? Ain't seen you in a while, buddy. Now that I see your profile picture, I see that's you. You just changed your YouTube name. Hope you're doing well, man. What's up, Millis? All right, we're getting close to kickoff. It should be kicking off here in just a second. Yeah, go Navy. All right. Let's get this thing rolling. I hope I don't have to break out the stick. Hopefully there's not too many turnovers early. I don't want to have to break out the stick too early. Let's see if I can hold that stick off till at least the third quarter, maybe the fourth. I just hope it doesn't go to overtime. Yeah, I don't care if it goes to overtime. That means it'll be a good game. I'd rather go to overtime than be a blowout. Are there any bowl games tomorrow? No, I think the bowl games are over with. We got 2 more games. We got this one and we got the national championship a week from this coming Monday. And that's it. Then it's on to the talking season again. I can't believe how fast this season went by. What's up, Ryan? Double O'Neill, Ohio wins. Yes, because I'm surprised. You can always tell where the money's going in Vegas based on how the line moves. And initially, when the line first came out, it shot up immediately. It went from 4.5 to like 7 in one night, which means a ton of money was going on Ohio State, but it steadily worked its way back down. Like I said, I got it at 5. And that was on Tuesday, I think. So I think it might have worked its way back up around 6 or so. But it hasn't been, more money's definitely gone on Ohio State, but not that much more. It hadn't moved that much. I guess the gangsters out in the desert know a little bit more than we do about what's going on here. It's finally a 6-month sport. Yeah, well, I don't know. And for people like me and Jackpot and other guys, it's year round because you got a lot of stuff going on in the off season. But I understand what you're saying. Is it 6 months though? It's really like 5. What was my game day meal for today? Publix sub. Yeah, no cooking. I had some tomato soup for lunch. Isn't that exciting? And then a sub for dinner. Late August, late January 6 months. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't feel like 6 months. What's up, Timmy? No snow here. I mean, it flurried a little bit for a couple hours this morning, but nothing. That was it. Danny D-Rock's in the house. What's up, buddy? All right, let's just hope for a good game here. Hold on, ACC refs. Oh, this is going to be a long night, guys. I should have brought I have a referee flag somewhere around here. I don't know what I did with it. It used to be in here. Maybe it's back here. I used to have a referee flag in here. We're going to see a lot of that tonight if there's ACC refs. They're going to throw that flag every 5 seconds. I got 4 inches. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't take that out of context. What's up, Mr. Brown? Somebody comes in here and all they see is you typed, I got 4 inches. They'd be like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, targeting calls. Yeah, we'll see a lot of those. All right, the ceremonial coin toss. I must be dyslexic or something. I almost lost my voice last night yelling on the stream. This game will be 4+ hours. Yeah, probably. All right, who's getting the ball? Is Texas getting the ball first here? It looks like they are. I didn't see the coin toss. Ewers is putting his helmet on, so it looks like Texas is probably about to get the ball here. I swear Ryan Day wears makeup. That can't be his natural color. How old is Ryan Day? He doesn't have a single gray hair in his beard. And his skin, you know how when you see them people and from Hollywood, like on the red carpet, and their face is all pulled back and shit, and they start looking like some kind of like mythical lizard? That's what he looks like. That's definitely not natural. He looks like little Bo Peep. He's my Gemini twin at 45, so he's my age. Hell, even I got gray in my beard. There's no way that can't be real. He uses shoe polish. I tell you, man, if he's not doing commercials for Just for Men, he's missing out on a big financial opportunity there. You know how Nick Saban and Dion do the Aflac shit? He could be doing the Just for Men commercials. What's up, MAGA Dog? All right, here we go. And the Buckeyes kick it off. And it's going to be a touchback. So the Buckeyes are wearing their red uniforms. I know they get mad when you say red. We don't have red. It's scarlet, Pete. Yeah, fuck you. It's red. They got their red uniforms, and Texas is in all white. What's up, James? Not pulling for last year's Big 12 team. They're in the SEC now. Yeah. All right, here we go. First and 10. And Ewers throws it, caught, short pass for about 3 yards. A little screen pass there. We're going to see a lot of that shit too, especially with Texas. Ohio State can move the ball down the field deep with those receivers. Texas likes the short passes. Who's better, Carson Beck or Quinn Ewers? That's a good question. I don't know, man. I might go with Quinn Ewers on that. It's close, though. I mean, Beck just had a ton of interceptions. They run it on second down, and he gets close to the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And that's Texas bread and butter right there, running the ball. Ducks choked on them nuts. They sure did. Boy, Ducks fans on Twitter, I don't know about everywhere else, but god dang, man, they cannot let that shit go. They're mad at they're mad because they feel like Notre Dame got the easy path to the national championship. If we would have, now they're trying to say if they didn't win the Big Ten, they would have been in the national championship right now. I'm like, what? They're doing the same thing Alabama fans do with the hypothetical wins. Ewers rolls out to his right. Caught, one-handed catch. What a catch. What a catch. And a ballsy play call there on 3rd and short to throw it deep like that. Look at this catch. Damn. 1st down, Texas. Oregon, man, says hook 'em. All right. So they're down all the way on that after that play to the 43 of the Buckeyes. We got a little reverse play here. Gets out to the edge. He's got room. Didn't look like he was going to get much out of that, but he got about 7 yards. I got a sneaky feeling that Texas pulls this game out. I'll lose money if they do. Golden is so good. Watched him play high school football in person. Great player. I thought for a second I thought you were talking about Al Golden. I was like, shit, you watched Al Golden play high school football? How old are you? 2nd down and 4. Ewers got time, batted down. Good defense there by the Bucknuts. 3rd down and 4 coming up. It must be nice to have receivers that can catch the ball. Yeah. I know you're not that old, dude. That's why when you said Golden, I still have Al Golden on my mind because of Notre Dame from last night. And I'm hearing his name come up a lot for defensive coordinator for Clemson, but I don't think that's going to happen. 3rd down and 4. And they do try to run it. Good defense there. Got a yard, maybe. 4th down. What's up, Harold? Tiger Raven? Yes, every day is a great day to be a Tiger, my friend. That is right. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. Sarkisian likes to go for it on 4th down, so this doesn't surprise me at all. Ewers is going to pass it. Throws incomplete. Turnover on downs. Yeah, I don't know if I like that play call on 4th and 3. I probably would have ran it. Nonetheless, 0 points. They were pretty close to field goal range. What are they on the 36, 37? I don't know how good their kicker is, but it would have been like a 52-yarder or something. Damn, I'm spilling shit here. I'm on my first beer. I'm not even drunk yet. What's up, you mad, bro? I'd love to see their defensive coordinator from Texas. Come to Clemson? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen either. Well, the guy we were going after, Tim Banks from Tennessee, apparently that fell through. He's staying at Tennessee. Their kicker must stink. I don't know. Sarkisian likes to go for it. It's the chart. The chart told him he had to go for it. He's got the yips. Yeah, he missed a cut. He missed two field goals against Arizona State? Daniel Wade says we can't lose Golden. The only reason Golden would consider leaving Notre Dame to go anywhere else would be a money thing. But I think that Notre Dame could afford to pay him whatever he wants to stay there. Or maybe he just doesn't want to live in, an ice box in South Bend, Indiana. He'd rather come down to South Carolina. That might be another reason. Live on the lake, Yeah, the lake. See, you read my mind. Yeah, come live on the lake. He can live on the lake next to Dabo, Garrett Riley, C.J. Spiller, Matt Luke. The whole coaching staff lives on that lake. I always think it's funny when people try to say Clemson's nothing but Auburn with the lake, like it's some kind of insult. I mean, Auburn's a nice campus. I mean, and then you add a lake? Shit. You can't ask for much more than that. I take that as a compliment. I could see him leaving for a head coaching position. Yeah, I don't know about that. He's been a head coach before. Obviously, he was a head coach at Miami. I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems like it's a much better job to be a coordinator. You don't have to deal with as much bullshit from the boosters and everybody else. And you're still making $4 million a year. It's not like you're poor. To me, a coordinator seems like a better job, at least at some places anyway. I got the Buckeyes winning this game. I bet on them. -5. Yeah. All right, 1st and 10. Howard hands the ball off, trucks the defender, but he's still got maybe, 5 or 6 yards out of that. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Yeah, I got 2 nieces that go to Auburn. They're juniors there. 2nd down and 5. Another run. Good defense by Texas. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 or so. Low key. Third and 3 officially. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they throw it here or run it. I'd run it. And he's going to throw it. And he does, and it's caught for a 1st down by Smith. There we go. First catch of the night for Smith. So there are 2 good people at Auburn then. Yeah, at least 2. They're the only 2 I know, so. All right, so Howard's 1 for 1. 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to throw it again, and it's caught again. I think that was Egbuka this time. No, that was Tate. Another 1st down, though. Just woke up in time for the game. Let's have a banger. Yeah, let's have a banger. I hope it is a banger. If Ohio State wins, I just hope they win by at least 5. That's all I care about. Well, that went right through the hands of the defender there, too. Almost intercepted. 1st down, Buckeyes at the 38. Howard got all day, throws it deep. Oh, and he overthrows the receiver. Damn. He would have been down on like the 1 yard line had he caught that. Let's see. Yeah. It went right through his hands. It wasn't a terrible pass. It was just like, 6 inches too high. 2nd down and 10. Makuba, Tater Man. All right, 2nd down from the 38. And they're going to run it this time. Right up the middle. Dives forward for 6. All right, third down. They are in field goal range, though. Yeah, Ohio State's receiving core is ridiculous. They've got 3 guys on that team that could start for could be receiver number 1 for just about any team in the country. Between Smith, Egbuka, and Tate. Third down and 6. Howard throws it over the middle, caught again. This time by Egbuka, another first down. Moving right down the field here. That's got to be a nightmare trying to... you can't really double team anybody. That's the other problem. You can't really double team Smith because then you got Egbuka and Tate, and you can't double team Egbuka because you got Smith and Tate. It's just, it's an extremely hard team to defend. As long as Howard's, on that night and not off. Howard, 1st and 10, throws it, caught again. Boy, they're going right down. Egbuka with his second catch of the drive. 1st and goal. Damn. They're making it look easy, aren't they? Texas is awful against the pass? No, they're not. They're one of the best teams in the country against the pass. I think they had the number 1 pass defense in the regular season in the country. That's actually the best part of their team. Howard throws it, right off the hands. That's a drop by Tate. That was a touchdown right there. Dropped it. Yeah, I know Ohio State's got a good secondary too. Yeah, they're probably the 2 best, actually, in the country. Man, he wants that one back. He just dropped it. All right, 2nd down and goal now from the 9. I think they're going to run it here. And they do. Right up the middle, too easy. Touchdown, Ohio State. So Texas got the ball, went all the way down to about the 37-yard line, went for it on 4th down, turned the ball over on downs, and then Ohio State gets the ball and just runs right down the field, 70 yards or 62 yards or whatever it was. Yeah. Judkins with the touchdown. Might be a long night for the Longhorns, man. Might be a real long night. And the extra point is good. So we got our first points on the board. Ohio State could run it all game. Texas front soft as fuck. Yeah, they won't though. They'll throw it all over the place. They can kill you every way. Ohio State, when they're on all cylinders, I just don't see anybody beating them. I'm assuming Ohio State wins this game. That's going to be obviously Notre Dame and Ohio State in the national championship game. Notre Dame's going to have to play their best game of the season to even be in the game. You know what I mean? But I do think out of all the teams, Notre Dame matches up the best against them. That's mostly because of Riley Leonard's ability to run. Did you do the under or over? I didn't do either one. I've got Ohio State -5 for the game. I've got Ohio State -3.5 in the first half. And I've got Will Howard over 200 and what's it? Over 251 passing yards. I'm feeling good about all those right now. Yeah, Carson Beck went to Miami. That's right. Notre Dame played awful last night. I still can't believe they won. Yeah, they had some bad breaks. I mean, a couple of calls that didn't go their way, which is in every game. So, you know, they didn't play great in the first half. But, yeah, they found a way to win in the end. Sort of the same way they did against Georgia the week before. How's the wife and the kids? They're amazing and fantastic. Thank you for asking. Mrs. Peete leaves on Monday to go to Vegas for 3 or 4 days. Well, 4 days, I guess. Miami should be the favorite to win the ACC next year? No. What? I hope you're trolling. Carson Beck is not as good as Cam Ward. How's my walking stick? My walking stick's good. I won't have to, hopefully I don't have to break it out till the third or fourth quarter. Or if Texas gets down bad enough, I might have to break it out then. The turnover staff? Yeah, that's what it is. It's the penalty staff. It's my boat rower. When one of these teams starts rowing the boat, that's when the stick comes out. I had Carnell Tate for TD and first touchdown, and he dropped it. Oh, damn, I'd be pissed about it. Yeah, he did drop it. Damn. Well, Jackpot said he had Smith for the first touchdown at plus 250. But it was a run instead of a pass. Yeah, I don't like those kind of prop bets. You take the best player, which is Smith, and you figure that's probably the best bet. But then they run the kickoff back for a touchdown, and it's like shit. They don't even have an offensive play. All right, here we go, 7-0. Let's see if Texas can answer here. If they don't, this might get ugly early, which I don't want to see. But these last couple of games, Ohio State's got out to early lead and never looked back. What's up, Ballard? Yeah, go win some. I hope she does win some money and doesn't lose it. All right, here we go from the 25. Ewers, under pressure, sacked. And this is exactly what can't happen if you're Texas. Ewers is not a good quarterback under pressure, as far as escaping pressure. Like he's the opposite of Riley Leonard from last night. Leonard can get out of that kind of trouble. Ewers with the quick pass caught. First down, Texas. And they need a lot more of that. I'm surprised Texas isn't taking the strategy of running the ball, chewing clock, keeping Ohio State's offense on the sideline for as long as they can. They're throwing the ball a lot. Another short pass, bubble screen, caught, room to run, breaks away across the 50. Oh man, shoestring tackle, otherwise that might have been 6 points. Anyway, first down. I don't know who got a sack. Ohio State did. I don't know what player though. That little bubble screen worked there. All right. Ewers. What the hell was that? Incomplete. That was ugly. No, I mean, we got a little bit of snow, but not enough to matter. It lightly snowed for like an hour this morning. Then it just turned into rain. We had a little bit of sleet mixed in there, but that's about it. No snow here. Seems like everyone else got it except for us here. All right, they're going to run it on 2nd and 10. Got 5. All right, 3rd and 5. I think they are in field goal range now. Yeah, no snow in West Columbia. I saw up in Greenville they got about 3 or 4 inches. 3rd and 7. Uh-oh, flag. About to row the boat. This is going to be against Texas. Yeah, false start. Rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat. They're going backwards. They rowed that boat 5 yards back. Here in Cleveland, Georgia, we got about 3 inches, some freezing sleet, snow, yeah. I'd rather get snow than ice or sleet. 3rd and 12. Ewers, what are you doing? He is so bad in the pocket, man. God, what is he doing? He didn't even attempt to sidestep, nothing. He ran to the defender. It's like, hey, tackle me, buddy. Watch this. This guy has really shitty pocket awareness. Look at this. Where are you going? That was awful. Yeah, he walked right into it. Now they got a punt. Ah, damn. Fair catch called for at the 8. So Texas on offense again. You know, they gain 30 or 40 yards on the drive, and then they either turn it over or have to punt. It's going to be a long day if Ewers play. At what point do we see Manning put in there? I know Manning played a little bit this season. Well, they did. They have some special packages they use for him. And then, of course, you know, when Texas is blowing people out, they put him in to play trash time. But I don't know he's got to be better in the pocket than Ewers. I'm assuming he has a better arm than Ewers. Ewers just has the experience. So I don't know, man. If you get down bad enough in this game, you might have to make a switch. Manning's way better in the pocket. Well, against a team like Ohio State, that might be what you need. Somebody predicted that last night. They said, we'll see Manning in the second half. If things continue to go this way, we probably will. Ewers is going to end up getting sacked 8 times. Beck is better than Ewers. Ewers only looks good against subpar competition. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Ewers is bad. Beck's problem was just he had an interception problem. Now that could be fixed. I know he had a lot of bad receiver play, drop passes, and all that too that made his stats look worse than they were. But the turnovers were Beck's problem. But hell, even Beck can navigate the pocket better than that. I mean, Beck can get up, move around some. Ewers has. I mean, once the pocket starts to collapse, he just turns into a statue. He doesn't know what to do. He reminds me of DJ in that way. That's how DJ Uyunglele was at Clemson. As soon as the pocket collapsed, he was done. Play calling is the issue. They need more quick passes. I don't know why they're not committing to the run more. Texas is a good running team. I mean, they're probably, I don't know how many runs they've had, but what, 3 maybe total in their first 2 drives? I mean, they're 80% pass, 20% run. It should be the other way around. At least if you run the ball, take some time off the clock, move the chains, and keep Ohio State's offense off the field. That should be the game plan going in against Ohio State for anybody. That's why I like the Notre Dame's to match up against Ohio State well. I just don't think Notre Dame can outlast 4 quarters of Ohio State, but they can chew time off the clock. Instead of running the offense, they feel like Ohio State. They're trying to play like they're Ohio State. You're right. That's a good analogy there. That's what it looks like so far. All right, here we go. So the last time Ohio State had the ball, they went right down the field 63 yards or whatever with a touchdown, and that was with a couple of drop passes even. So on 1st and 10, Howard, they're going to run it. No, he passes it. Broken tackle. So what should have been about a 3-yard loss turned into a 3-yard gain there by Smith. 5 rushing attempts for 10 yards. There you go. I don't know. I don't get it. All right. 2nd down and 7 from the 11. Howard's going to pass. Well, he's got good protection too. Caught over the middle. Boy, and that's the other thing. Ohio State's attacking the middle of the field, and it's working. That's the 4th or 5th pass right over the middle. There was nobody. I mean, you can't look at that. There was nobody within 5 yards of either direction of when he caught that. Look at that. They're playing soft. Yeah, this is a Wes Goodwin defense. Howard's got all day again. Look at this. He still got it. He decides to run with it. God dang. No pressure from Texas. The best thing to happen to the Buckeyes was losing to Michigan, straight up machine since. Same thing with Notre Dame when they lost to NIU. Ever since they lost to NIU, they've been running over people. Haven't lost a game since. Hell, Notre Dame has the longest win streak in the country at 13 games right now. All right, 2nd down and 8. And they're going to run it. Damn, look at this. Oh, man, it's going to be a long night. 1st down and way more. Good run there. Just running around people, running between people, juking people. Yeah, look at that block right there. He just leveled that dude. God damn. All right, from the 48, 1st and 10. Howard got all day again. He's standing back in the pocket like Tom Brady. You see this? If you can't get any pressure on him, they might win by 100. If you give him time for those receivers to get open, you're going to lose by a lot. Look at that. And a dime of a throw, too. Holy shit. They better start doing some kind of exotic blitz packages. They got to do something to get him under pressure. He can't just stand there and pick you apart like that. You'll be dead. And they try to run it. So this finally some penetration by Texas defensive line. No gain on the play. Will Howard is underrated. Yeah, I think obviously he's a good player. But, I mean, when you have that much time and you have those caliber of receivers, it makes your job a lot easier as a quarterback. It's the opposite of what's going on with Ewers. I mean, Ewers is under pressure and he can't get out of it. Flag down. Who's this against? Ohio State? Yeah, that's against the Buckeyes. They're rowing the boat now. Man, come on, what are you doing? Henderson got up and punched the guy in the face. I'm surprised he didn't get ejected for that. That is dumb as hell. I swear. You know what? I'd be like, motherfucker, you're not playing until the 2nd half. We got other players. I don't care how good you are. That's some dumb shit there. Dumbass. 2nd down and 24, so that's a 15-yard penalty. And Howard's going to keep it. Oh, some penetration, another loss. All right, so Texas, see, that's why you can't have that kind of penalty, man. Well, Henderson fucked him on this drive. Yeah. They were moving the ball. He fucked it up for them. Now they got 3rd and a mile. They were almost in field goal range before that penalty happened. Third and 26. Howard throws a short pass, caught. They're going to get him. Yeah, so he got to the 50, but they're going to have to punt. It's going to be 4th and about 20 or something. Got maybe 5 or 6 yards out of that. Yeah, that penalty killed the drive, man. I would bench his ass till the second half to send a message. You can't do that. That was so dumb. In the playoffs, too. Quickest first quarter ever. It did seem pretty quick, didn't it? The game last night to me seemed like it went really fast. I don't know if if I was just having so much fun. You know, time flies when you're having fun type deal. That quarter did fly by. Well, both these teams are somewhat moving the ball, but we'll see if Texas can do something to take advantage of that misstep there by Ohio State and try to at least get 3 points on the board. That'd go a long way. I wasn't having fun in the first quarter last night. Yeah, I bet you weren't. I bet you weren't having fun in the first half last night. That was a brutal first half last night for Notre Dame. And then they came out with their hair on fire in the second half. What's up, Slim? I'm still trying to get warm from chasing the kids in the snow. Yeah, I saw your pictures that you posted on Twitter with the kids. How many inches did y'all get up there? It looked like probably about, what, 3 or 4 inches of snow? Yeah, we didn't really get anything here. Penn State will be back. Yeah, I have no doubt about it. Yeah, Penn State will be good again next year. They're good every year. When you say they're going to be back, what are you talking? They'll be back to the Final Four again, or they'll be back in the playoffs? They might be back in the playoffs, but where's Slim at? He's in Tennessee. He's in Memphis area. Kind of sad that we've only got less than 2 games of college football left until next season, isn't it? Did you lose power? Why would you lose power for 3 inches of snow? I mean, is it storming that bad up there? Is Drew Aller going to the? Will he be back next year? Or is he going to the draft? I feel like I know that, and I can't remember what it is. All right, 4th down and 21. They're going to punt here. Let's see if Texas can do something here. And it's a good punt. He's going to return it from the 10. He's got some room to run. Oh, he fumbled and got his own fumble. It bounced off the turf right back into his hands. Boy, he got lucky there. Oh, boy, he got lucky. It looked like he's about to bust off a big run, and the ball came flying out of his hands and just bounced right back up into his hands. Look at this. Doink. And that wasn't really even his fault. I mean, I guess he should have been protecting the ball a little bit better, but that was just a good play by the Ohio State defender there. All right, So they do get the ball 1st and 10 from the 25. After all that, it's still at the 25. And they try to run it, breaks the tackle. Oh my God, runs into an iron wall there. A loss of a yard. Texas has a horseshoe up their ass. Is it one of those big horseshoes that's on Bevo? That's got to be a giant horseshoe. I don't know if that big of a horseshoe can fit up their ass. 2nd down and 11. Ewers is back to pass. Just dumps it off and screen pass again. Flag down. What are you doing? He tried to get up and run after he was tackled for no reason. Judging from where that flag came from, that might be against Texas. It came from behind the receiver. Yeah, it's a face mask on Texas. That's what I'm saying. That was a weird place for the flag to be thrown from, behind the play. 15-yard penalty on Texas. Rowing the boat. We might get that stick out early tonight, guys. Yeah, I've never heard of snow making the power go out either, unless it's like a blizzard. You got high wind or something. Ice will definitely make the power go out. It's, power lines start falling and shit. 2nd down and 21. Ewers throws it over the middle, caught to the 24. So we got a little chunk of that back. Still going to be 3rd and long, though. Yikes. That was a killer face mask penalty against Texas. I didn't even see the replay to see if it was a good call. You guys saying it was a bullshit call? 3rd and 11. So obvious passing situation here. And they're going to bring the house at Ewers. Watch. Yep. Sacked. Fumbled. Told you. They're too predictable. They somehow got the ball back. Ewers is going to get sacked 8 times, I'm telling you. When they bring pressure, they can't stop him. And he doesn't have the ability to get away from it at all. He just stands there. Watch this. That was almost a disaster. I mean, it was a disaster, but it was almost a real disaster. They're lucky they got the ball back. What's up, Sid? Yeah, over, under, when we're going to see Arch Manning. So Ohio State receives the ball, gets tackled. All right, 1st and 10 Buckeyes. Over, under that we see Arch Manning in the 2nd half. You say now? So you say under the 2nd half. You're saying the 1st half. CJ says over. Hey, Pete, I made a TikTok. What? What was it, the snow? You made a TikTok in the snow or something? I can't remember the last time I went on TikTok. They have to pull a Nick Saban? Oh, yeah, like they did with... what's his face? You know what I'm talking about. He should be, and now they have no chance to win with you. You don't have anything to lose, I don't think. You may as well put him in there. I mean, even if you just put him in there for a series or two just to see what he's got. Yeah, Tua, thank you. I'd put him in now. What's up, buddy? You want to come say hi? All right, come on. Repeat wants to say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. The camera's right there.
Hi.
Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Who do you want to win the game?
Who are we going against?
It's the Nuts against the Cows.
I don't know really.
Would you rather the Nuts or the Cows?
Well, I know.
It's a poisonous nut. Did you know that? So you can't even eat it. It'll kill you. So you want the Cows to win, right?
Yeah.
All right. He wants Texas to win. Put Arch in for a drive to see what he's got. Yeah, that's what I would do. Will Clemson win the ACC next year? Yeah, they should. They should. But hey, you never know. The ACC will be interesting next year. Did y'all see that the Syracuse quarterback, I thought he was coming back for another year, but he's entering the draft. Kyle McCord. Yeah. Kyle McCord is entering the draft. That's kind of a blow to Syracuse. I don't know who the other guy they got is, but I thought he was going to come back. What's up, Wet Blanket? Honda Accord? Yeah, Honda Accord's going to the draft. I would have come back for another year if I was him, but I don't know what they're paying him at Syracuse. He would probably have made more at Syracuse than he would in where he was going to get drafted for 1 year. Golden is injured. Uh-oh. All right. Still 7-0. 12.5 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 Buckeyes. They got some decent field position here to start out at the 34. Howard throws, caught for 7 yards. Pitch and catch is over. That's what we're watching here. This looks like backyard pitch and catch football for Ohio State. But my over 250 passing yards for Will Howard's looking real good so far. He keeps doing this, he might throw for close to 400. 2nd down and 3. Low snap, but he gets it. Bubble screen caught. 1st down. Up to the 47. And they're moving the ball, Paul. They're moving the ball, Paul. Crack those nuts. Yeah. Did y'all know Buckeyes are poisonous? It's a poisonous nut. Can't even eat it. It's not even edible. It's a useless nut. If you can't eat it, it's useless. I mean, that's all you can do with a nut. 1st and 10. He's got all fucking day. He just throws it away because he's smart, unlike Quinn Ewers. Ewers would have taken a sack for a 10-yard loss right there. Howard threw it away. Yeah, casket.
Casket!
Boy, what the hell is growing on his hand? What the fuck? Bro, you might want to go to the doctor and get that checked out. That is not normal. Holy shit. This man's got a whole nother appendage growing off of the top of his hand. Howard throws it. Screen pass caught. Good defense there. Flag down, though. This might be against Ohio State for holding, I think. Yeah. He must have ate one of them poisonous nuts. He's got shit growing off of him. Looks like he's by one of those nuclear meltdowns at Chernobyl. Yeah, holding against Ohio State, they're rowing the boat. He's growing a Buckeye on his hand. Boy, that happened during the last series. They might want to, I don't know, wrap that thing up with some ice in it or something. That looked bad. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. Did he break his knuckle? Because that's where it's at. It's like right on the top of his middle knuckles where it looks like it was at. He might have broke something. 2nd down and 20. Howard. Short pass caught over the middle again, this time to the tight end up near the 50. So they got a big chunk of that back, but it is 3rd down. It looks like it almost does look like a really big cyst, but Assist wouldn't be any problem, you know. Lance that thing and drain it. He might need to go get an x-ray, bro. They might need to have to cut his hand off at halftime. Just do a straight amputation and then throw him right back in the game. 3rd down and 8. Howard. Oh, dropped. Incomplete, 4th and 8. Well, at least if Ohio State ends up losing this game, then they can just say, well, did you see his hand? That's why we lost. He had an entire child growing out of his hand. That's why. Well, at least it's on his left hand and not his throwing hand. Yeah, just cut his hand off, put a little bit of gauze and a Band-Aid on that thing and throw him back out there. You don't need that hand anyway, you know? And the punt, great punt. It landed at the 2, bounced all the way back to the 10, and it settled on the 8. So, good punt there. Texas gets the ball back here, down 7-0. They need something. They need some kind of big play, big run. They need something to happen. I mean, Texas offensively has looked terrible so far. His hand looks pregnant. Yeah, it does. Am I streaming the national championship game? Yeah. Do bears shit in the woods? Of course I am. It's the last game of the year. Ronnie Lott would have what? Ronnie Lott probably would have just went on the sideline with a knife and cut that shit off and wrapped it up in a towel or something. He wouldn't even use a bandage. He would have wrapped it up in a dirty towel and went back out there. Yeah, everybody was asking about that. Slim, listen to me. I understand you're in a very unique position right now because you're a Miami fan, and Beck is now on Miami, so obviously you have to pull for him. You want him to do well. But you talked all season about how terrible Carson Beck was. You can't go back on that now. Now, to be fair, I think Miami has better receivers than what Georgia had. So maybe that'll help him out some. But yeah. I mean, we've seen players. Look, here's the thing. Beck is not a terrible quarterback. I'm not saying that. We've seen players struggle at certain places and then transfer and look like a different player. Well, we've seen a lot of players do that. Probably the most notable one was Bo Nix when he transferred from Auburn to Oregon. It was like watching a different player. Miami has a better receivers and O-line. Well, they definitely have better receivers. Easier competition. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Carson Beck will be a Heisman candidate by August. Well, yeah, in Dade County, he will be. Nix wasn't coming off. Yeah, that's the other thing that nobody's talking about is he's having a major surgery. He won't even be able to throw the ball probably till April or May. And the season starts in August. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know. And what's going to happen with who's the guy that y'all pretended like was going to start next year before you paid Beck $4 million to come there? That played the second half of the bowl game after Cam Ward quit. What's he going to do? They just paid Beck $4 million to come in there. Is he going to stick around? We got one more transfer portal cycle coming up. He might transfer out too. Yeah, that's what he had, Tommy John surgery. It's not good. I know that. What's up, Todd? More of them cavity. Yeah, now he doesn't have to drive as far to clap those cheeks. Second down and 3. And Texas does finally run it. I missed first down, but they must have got 7 yards because it was second down and 3. See how I did that? But first down, Texas. Will Beck wear the interception war paint? That's Florida State. Miami doesn't wear war paint. You got the wrong school there, buddy. First and 10. Ewers finally has some time. Throws it, caught. And he got leveled. Hit hard. Caught by the tight end. First down, Texas. And the Ohio State defense is celebrating the hit, but you just gave up a 15-yard pass. I don't know if I'd be celebrating that. Oh, did he drop it? Oh, he dropped it? Hold on now. He's down by contact, I think. That's a catch. What did they say, no catch? Oh, hell. They didn't give it to him. That's why they were celebrating. Can you review that? Is that reviewable? What is this? Steve Sarkisian keeps hitting himself in the head like a mental patient. Oh, he's looking for a targeting call. He's going like this. It's not target. This is targeting. Steve Sarkisian's over there going, look, it's like, holy man, what, dude, have you already had 6 beers before the game started? It was just funny how he was doing it. Did he drop it or was he down by contact? That's the question. He had possession of it. He landed on his back. It popped out. That might be. You can consider that down by contact. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's second down and 10. And caught for a short pass, 2 yards maybe. Here we go. Now they're behind the sticks again. Third down. Well, they didn't call it. They didn't throw a flag, so it doesn't matter. We got an injured Buckeye on the field. Let's see what happened here. Oh, that's no bueno. That is no bueno, bro. That's just one of those freak accidents. His own player got blocked into his leg, and his leg bent the wrong way. Yeah, I doubt he plays. That didn't look good. I know that. That did not look good. That's unfortunate. I feel sorry for that guy. That's just one of those freak accidents. Glad there was a no call. I want Texas to win. Well, if you wanted Texas to win, then you would have wanted a call. Paul, are you watching the game? The call would have been against Ohio State if there was a call. The second quarter is offsetting the quickness of the first. Yeah, this quarter is a lot slower. Good point. Yeah, nobody can accuse that guy of faking an injury. That was obviously real. How many Modelo's have you had, Paul? Paul says he's on a wagon. What's up, Vic? Now, Paul's going with us to Vegas in a couple weeks. Oh. I'm a bad influence. I'm going to do everything I can do to get him off the wagon for at least a day or two. Look, going to Vegas, if you're on the wagon, going to Vegas with me and Sir UGA and that group of people, probably not a good idea, honestly. I mean, I want Paul to go. But probably the last place you should be when you're on the wagon. What's up, Chris? Am I watching the NFL playoffs this weekend? Yes, I'll watch the NFL playoffs for sure. Y'all's trip is going to be lame. Okay. Well, I'll make sure you think it's lame. If that makes you feel better for some reason, then see, that's fucked up. I hope y'all have a great time. You know? What's wrong with you? Pete, get drunk again because you mad at your wife wife laughing. No, I got drunk because it was New Year's Eve. It's not New Year's Eve. I'll get drunk next New Year's Eve. I'll jump off the wagon for him. See? Look at him. That's my man right there. He'll get off the wagon for a minute or two. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 6. This is a big 3rd down for Texas. They need to do something here. 3rd and 6. 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Ewers throws incomplete. He was open too. Yeah, you can't win like that. Look at this. That was questionable. That probably should have been a defensive holding. He grabbed the back of his jersey and held him back. That's definitely a holding call. Refs didn't call it though. They missed it. That wasn't Ewers' fault. I think that they just missed the call there. All right, so they got a punt. And it's a fair catch at the 35, so still a lot of time left in the first half here, 8 minutes. 7-0. Buckeyes ball with good field position to start. ACC refs in effect. Yeah, the worst. I know y'all think the ACC is the worst football conference. Well, they got the worst refs. That's for damn sure. And I watch all the games. I don't just watch Clemson. I watch all the games all week. I'm telling you, the ACC refs are, I mean, I've seen high school refs better than them. 1st and 10. And they hand the ball off. Good defense there by Texas. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Is the ACC a group of 5 conference? No. It feels like it should be 21-0. Yeah, it does feel that way. It very easily could be. All right, good news. What's that guy's last name? Timberland? Whatever his last name is. He's the guy that got his leg bent back on the last drive. He's over on the sideline doing some running, and Tumalau. What did I say, Timberland? That's what I'm going to call him. Fuck it, Timberland. That's why Ohio State's defense is wearing white gloves, easier to get away with those penalties. Is that why they're wearing white gloves? That guy's wearing red gloves. I don't know. Looks like most of them are wearing red gloves. What are we looking at here? All right. 2nd down and 10 now. From the 35. A pitch to the running back. He's got room to run. He's going to be about 3 yards short. Another flag. Here we go. Rowing the boat. I told y'all. Holding against Ohio State. We're to the point now where any positive play is a flag. Yeah, I don't know about that. See, I don't even like that call. I mean, I don't want Ohio State to win or anything, but that was kind of a bullshit call there. That guy fell. What's he supposed to do? Yeah, I don't like that call. What's up, SEC dog? Second and 20 now. They're rowing the boat backwards at the 25. Howard, over the middle, caught. Hit immediately up to the 33. 8-yard gain. 3rd and 12 coming up. Yeah, Texas needs something to happen in there. They need a turnover or something. They need to flip the field. Them starting back inside their own 15-yard line is not doing any good because they can't move the ball. They need to get a turnover here. 3rd down and 13. Howard, and another flag. I have no idea who this is on. I don't even think the Zebras know who this is on. Look at them. And it's against Ohio State. I really don't want to bring that stick out in the second quarter. Ah, dang. Every time they get a positive play, that happens. Will Clemson be in the ACC when Humphrey Billy goes to court? Yes, unless he goes to court in 2036. 3rd down and 18. Howard throws it on the left sideline. Yeah, let's throw it, where he can't run with it out of bounds. He catches it, but he's still 3 yards short. Do that same pass, but beyond the sticks. I don't know why teams do that. Hey, we need 18 yards. Let's throw it 15 on the sideline and make him, dive out of bounds to get it. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. All right, so the punt. The punt is up. And it's a good punt. Fair catch called for at the 14. So another long field here for Texas. They need to get something going offensively. At what point are we going to see Arch Manning? I can't believe this is a 7-point game. Yeah, I can't either. SEC Dog is saying that he wishes that Bobo and Beck went as a package deal to Miami. I don't think Miami's looking for a new offensive coordinator. I think they got a good offensive coordinator. Texas turnover incoming. Well, maybe. Maybe a Texas fumble incoming, yeah. The Ewers can't hold on to the ball. I've been up since 4:45 this morning. I need to go to bed soon. Yeah, sounds like you do. That's just what Vic does. That's big Vic energy. Beck is not as good as Ward. I'm sorry, he's not. Yeah, tough it out. Come on, you can do it. Y'all can stay up with me for another 2 hours. This game's got about 2 hours left. Y'all can do it. As long as you don't have to go to work tomorrow. But tomorrow morning's Saturday. If you don't have to get up and go to work tomorrow, just sleep in an extra hour or two. You'll be fine. Rub some dirt on it. Drink some coffee. You know what I mean? What's up, Lester? Carson Beck equals Emory Williams. Yeah, get yourself some methamphetamine or cocaine or something. You'll be all right. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I don't promote illegal drug use. Just holler at Jay. Jay's like a pharmacy. He'll have something to keep you awake. Miami can get the ghost of Bear Bryant. They ain't winning shit. Yeah, I said that halfway trolling, but not really trolling. Miami's best shot to win the ACC was this past season, and they blew it. So I have no faith that, well, first of all, I think Clemson's going to be better than they were next year. And I'm not sure that Miami probably be about the same as they were last year. Maybe not as good because I don't think their quarterback's as good as what they had this year. So I don't know. I have to pull up Miami's schedule and see what it looks like. Texas, first down thrown, caught, 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2, 5 minutes left in the half. Offense will be worse, defense will be better. All right. I believe you. Second down and 2. Inside of 5 minutes. They need a big play at some point. That's what they are, a big play team. Without big plays, they can't score. They do with the pitch it to the running back, first down. 3-yard gain. Let's hope Texas makes this a game. Well, if Ohio State wins, I just need them to win by at least 5. That's all. All right, first down from the 26. Run up the middle for 5. 5-yard gain. So now, Texas waited until the last 5 minutes of the first half to start running the ball. Because Ohio State's defense was just teeing off on Quinn Ewers and it wasn't working for Texas. Second down and 5. Ewers steps up in the pocket, throws it deep, and he's looking for a flag. He's not going to get one. We might need to see a different quarterback in there in the second half. The coming out party for Arch Manning. Now they're definitely going to pass it. Third down and 5. And Ohio State's going to bring the house again. They're back on their own 30. Watch. They're going to rush them. Pocket. Steps up. Oh my God! This is a bad news bear shit here. Holy shit, man. He was fucking wide open. Look at this. Wide open. Bro. Man's got oil on his hands. Damn. Texas is pitiful offensively. I can't wait to look up those shitty stats they got. How many total yards of offense do they have? Like, what, fucking 30? I mean, like none. They can't do anything. Yeah, why did he jump? That's a good question. That man jumped for a ball that didn't need to be jumped for. He jumped just to jump, to make it. I don't know what he was doing. All right, so there's still plenty of time left for Ohio State to score here. More than enough time. 3 minutes and 23 seconds, first and 10 from the 27. And he's going to hand the ball off with nowhere to go. I'll give credit. Texas, the one, if you're looking for any bright spot on Texas in this game so far, their run defense has been pretty good. That's about it, though. He jumped because he wants a Sports Center top 10 play. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Tim. Yeah. All right, 2nd down and 10 now. And the ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Good play there by Texas. 3rd down and 10. Batted down by Simmons. Needs some glue from the longest yard. You mean stick them. See, back in the 80s, all them receivers wore, hell, Jerry Rice used to have stick 'em on his hands. They didn't even try to hide it. They'd go over on the sideline, stick their hand down in the big tub of goo. It looked like Vaseline almost. It'd be all over their hands. 3rd down and 10. Howard under pressure, sacked. Big play for Texas. Now can they do something with it? Ohio State's got a punt. Yeah, stick them. It used to be legal. I don't know. When did they ban that? Sometime in the 90s? Who was saying the Texas front is bad earlier? Yeah, somebody was saying that. And they're going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning here. So Texas will have 2 minutes to see if they can do something. They might need a special teams touchdown or at least a big run. I mean, if they pin them back again inside the 15-yard line, the chances of Texas scoring are less than 2%. They just can't move the ball. Darth Vader voice, Texas, you have failed me for the last time. I'll be interested to see if Arch Manning comes out in the second half. First of all, you need a spark offensively. You have nothing really to lose by bringing Arch Manning in there. Second of all, isn't Quinn Ewers leaving? So if they lose this game, Quinn Ewers is on the team anyway. I don't know. I might bench him for at least a damn series or two. See what Manning can do. That way you have halftime to prepare them. The jump play. Yeah, they need a special teams play or a defensive turnover, a pick six. They need something. Let's look it up while we're on a commercial here. Let me pull up the college football app. What? What the hell you got? Here it is. This is about to be bad. All right, listen to this. Oh, they got more than I thought. Texas has 105 yards of offense. And Ohio State has 161. Let's see here. 91 passing yards for Texas. This is the key number here. Here's the difference in the game. 14 rushing yards for Texas in the first half. I mean, Ohio State not much better with only 36. Offensively, neither one of these teams really is really lighting the world on fire here. But I am halfway to my goal for Will. I got Will Howard at plus 251 passing. He's got 125 right now, so he's halfway there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, does it? They must be counting yards backwards. All right, here we go. 2 minutes left. And the punt is up. Fair catch called for at the 41. So they do actually finally, for the first time today, have good field position to start in here. Every other possession, they're starting inside their own 15-yard line. At least they're starting across the 40. We'll see if they can do something with it. I have a bad feeling they're going to turn the ball over here. Drew says Longhorn fan here, never been hiding. Well, you haven't had a reason to hide. I don't think you would anyway. I'm just saying. All right, here we go. And they run it on first down. Again, nowhere. Thank you, Justin, for the super chat. Pete, what website or app do you use to bet? I like Prize Picks, but was wondering if you use another one. Yeah, so as far as betting against the spread, just like normal betting, it's not legal in the state of South Carolina. So I actually do it through a guy, and the website I use just keeps track of the bets. The website that he uses. There's no money exchanged on the website. It's already 3rd down and 10. Hell, Ohio State might get the ball back here. Yeah, we better see Arch Manning in the second half. If it goes anything like this in the second half, it'll get out of hand. Eventually, Texas defense is going to get tired. They need to score on offense. 3rd down and 10. Ewers, oh my God. He puts his head down across the 50, 1st down. Well, we'll see where they spot it. I think he got it, but you know how they do when quarterbacks give up. They might spot it a yard short. But he put his head down. And they did give him the 1st down. 1st down, Texas. Did somebody call a timeout here? What's going on? Why'd they stop? At least he had the wherewithal to just tuck the ball and run, because he hasn't been doing that all day. He's just been standing back there like a statue in the pocket and getting sacked. Are they going to review where the ball is? Well, it's right at the 50. So when his knee goes down, the ball is at least at, maybe even a little bit past the 50-yard line marker. So it should be a 1st down. Yeah, that's a 1st down. How Clemson in playing for the chip? I don't read second-year-old handwriting. I don't know what the fuck you just said. I think they're going to give it to him. Do you not have spell check on your computer? Literally every word in that, whatever you typed out, is misspelled. Not a single word is correct. Where was the mark? Was the marker at the 50 or past the 50? That might be where I'm messing up. He got to the 50 is what I'm saying. You used to answer me. Yeah, I used to do a lot of things. Dude turned it off on his phone. All right, let's see what they're going to call it here. All right, so they're saying he's short. I thought for some reason that the first down marker was at the 50, but it must be just been just beyond that. So it's going to be a yard short or less than a yard short. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Look here. Look at it. You see the fans in the stands? He got a standing ovation. Holy shit. They bring him in on 4th and 1. But they've done this before on fourth down. Doesn't mean he's coming in for the game. They're going to use him because he's going to run it. See? Yeah. That's what they do with him, and he got it. Oh, my God, he dropped it. You fucking... But they call it... Did they call it? Buckeye ball. Oh, my God, he fumbled it. Bro, you had one play. Yeah, I think he's down too. I think both his knee and his elbow were down before the ball came out. Let's see where it starts to come loose though, because that's close. That's close. I think his forearm was down. Yeah, it's really hard to tell when the ball comes loose. First of all, he knocks the ball loose from his own arm with his knee. His knee is what knocked it loose. Right there. But as soon Yeah, I think they're going to say he was down. I think they're going to say he was down. It's very close though. His knee is down there. He's still got control of the ball. I think that's definitely, I think he's down. It's very close. I mean, you're talking about like a 1/10 of a second there. My man knocked the ball loose from his own self. Who caused the fumble? I did. Yeah, I think he's down. I don't know what's taking so long, though, to review this. I mean, it's not really that hard of a call, honestly. I can't hear what they're saying. And they gave him the first down. There you go. So 49 seconds left from the 42. And Ewers is back in. See, I told y'all. Thrown, caught. He stays on his feet inside the 20, out of bounds at the 17 or 18. Look at that. I knew they were going to put Ewers back in. They bring in Arch Manning for those 4th and short or 3rd and short plays all the time throughout the season. That's nothing new. Well, they're finally moving the ball now. 39 seconds. They still got 2 timeouts. Oh, ball batted down, almost intercepted. Ewers under pressure. That will stop the clock at least. 2nd down now. I kind of want Texas just to get a field goal here to stay in this thing, but I still win my bet. I got Ohio State minus 3.5 in the first half. So a field goal won't hurt me, but a touchdown will. Second down and 10. And we got a timeout by the Buckeyes. Check the chart. Texas has got to be smarter here. Ohio State has a good defense too. Yeah, I think I doubt they're going to run the ball at all. And Ohio State knows it. They're going to tee off on Ewers. Ewers is not good in the pocket. He's not good at escaping pressure. When he gets a little bit of pressure, his chances of completing a pass go down by a lot. I expect Ohio State to bring the house on these last couple of plays and a half here. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. 34 seconds. Ewers throws it in the end zone, wide open, caught. Touchdown, Texas. And they got no pressure on him that time. He stood back there in the pocket comfortably. Ryan Day looks like he's in disbelief. About to be a tie game here. Clemson fans went back into hiding after coin out the woodwork. Does anybody speak retard? What is this guy trying to... I don't even know what that means. I don't speak retard, sir. Yeah, don't pay Pete. My biggest bet is on Ohio State -5 for the game, though. What's up, fools? Kirk's clicker? What? What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Is he using some kind of Chinese keyboard? Am I up or down $10 a day? I'm about to be down $20. That's all I had on the first half was $20. I'm not up or down anything today because I haven't bet anything today until this game. And that's all I am betting. 7-7. All right, 29 seconds left here. And it's going to be a touchback, so I think Ohio State will probably take a knee here, if I had to guess. Now, Ohio State does get the ball to start the second half. So they don't even really need to try to do anything crazy here and turn the ball over. So they'll probably just take a knee. Oh, they might take 1 or 2 shots, see if they can get field goal range, but... I'm still mad at Henderson for that dumbass penalty that probably cost Ohio State at least 3 points. And then throw a short pass. He's got blockers. He's got room to run. Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Ah! Touchdown, Ohio State! Hey, pay Pete, motherfuckers! How about that? Huh? Suck it! Pay Pete! God damn, 1 play. That's all it took. 1 play. Pay the man his money. Oh, you're talking, yeah, let that guy entertain himself. That's all he's really good at is entertaining himself. Don't worry about him. He's just a bad troll. The keys to trolling is you have to be funny and witty. Just being an idiot does not make you a good troll. Oh, fuck, he missed the goddamn extra point. Oh, no, he made it. I thought he missed it. He almost missed it. Well, hey, I just got done saying I was still mad at Henderson for that penalty, and he's the one that got the touchdown. I guess he redeemed himself. Boy, what a busted play by Texas. A fucking check down pass to a running back for 75 yards. Holy shit. Well, back to a 7-point. Hey, that tie game didn't last long, did it? 14-7. That was bad. I need to get, every time I get new glasses, you get mad at me. Hell, I got 4 pair of them. Horse collar, he says. I didn't see that. Well, there's 13 seconds left. What can Texas score here? We know Ohio State can score in 13 seconds. Can Texas do it? I don't think so. Well, hey, at least the game is entertaining, if nothing else. With a stronger prescription. I don't need a stronger prescription, no. Why you say that? Where's my Texas fans at in the chat? Y'all want to see Arch Manning start the second half? Mrs. Pete's on one tonight. I don't know what her problem is. Who's got the under on this? I don't know. I didn't bet the over or the under. If I was going to bet it, I would have taken the over. Over 51. He's not ready, you said? Manning's not ready? I don't know, man. All right, so 13 seconds left. Watch him do something stupid here and turn the ball over with fucking 13 seconds left. I can see that happening. Like a sack fumble. Those glasses are real? Yeah. The fuck, why would somebody wear glasses that aren't real? Okay, Texas tried to do something. Well, they couldn't do nothing. They call a timeout? Got 7 seconds left. Hail Mary time, I guess. Or you could take a shot inside the 30, see if you can get somebody out of bounds and kick a field goal. I need glasses so I can read what you guys are saying. And I can read my phone. They're reading glasses. Without them, I can't read shit. I put it off for 2 years. I got to the point where I physically could not even read a text message on my phone. Or when I'm doing a YouTube live stream, read the chat. I probably should have got them 6 to 8 months ago. But I held out. You think I need glasses? I don't know, maybe. All right, good play there. Guy inside. Oh, here we go. Flag down, too. Got inside the 40, but that's not going to be. There's still 2 seconds left. That's not enough. They're not in field goal range, though. This might be against Texas, though. Oh, it's against Ohio State. Look at that. Now what do they do? I guess they're going to take one more shot at it. And we got another timeout called here. I guess they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Oh, no, Ohio State's the one that called the timeout. They're going to take a shot at the end zone. I guess that's all they can do. Look at that guy with the porn stash. Is that the kicker? Where's Matthew McConaughey? I don't know. But there's that big-ass steak on 4 legs, Bevo. What's the point of bringing him there? Well, it's so dumb. We got to have a horse on the, or a cow on the sideline. Fucking dumbasses. Ewers steps up, still looking downfield, throws a Hail Mary into the end zone, intercepted. Oh, well, should have been intercepted. It was dropped. So that's the end of the first half. Wild in there to the second quarter, 14-7. Yeah, the guy with the porn stash was definitely the kicker. Ain't no doubt about that. But hey, we got a 7-point game here. We got a 7-point game. Let's take a live look for all you degenerates out there, like me, at let's see, live in game. That's what I want. Yeah. All right, so right now at halftime, you can take Ohio State at -8.5 or Texas at +8.5. Over 44.5. If you want to get real ballsy and you think that Texas is going to win, you can get them at +310 right now, which is a great payout. I mean, if you bet $100, that means they pay you $300. That's what that means, or $310. Here. Take Ohio State. I've already got Ohio State at -5. I like -5 a lot better than -8.5. The porn stash guy is Mike Honcho. Must be the field goal kicker. Texas has a bad record scoring in the third quarter. Well, there you go. Again, this is according to DraftKings. I don't use DraftKings, but I mean, pretty much all of the basic bets, like the point spread and the point total, are going to be within a half a point in just about any sports book you're looking at. So, now, again, I can't bet on this site because I live in South Carolina. Let's look at some NFL games while it's halftime here. We got the playoffs coming up this weekend. Starting tomorrow, actually. I got, 2 games tomorrow, 3 games on Sunday, and 1 game on Monday. So the next 3 days we have NFL playoff games for anybody who's interested in that. Which I don't really care, but I'll bet on it. Let's see, we got the Chargers and the Texans. Chargers -2.5. I ain't got no interest in that game at all, actually. This one, though, I do. The Steelers and the Ravens. The Ravens are -8.5. They're favored by 8.5. Did anybody see last week, the Steelers game last week? Holy shit. They are bad. Their offense is bad. Russell Wilson needs to go ahead and just retire. I don't know what they're doing with him. Don't they have Justin Fields on that roster? You may as well give him a shot. Give me the Ravens here. That's a lot of points for an NFL game, especially for an NFL playoff game. But, yeah, give me the Ravens. They'll probably win by 3 touchdowns. I mean, the Steelers' defense isn't terrible, but they can't score. I don't even think the players like. Is Russell Wilson like? I don't know about him. He's not what he used to be. Denver and Buffalo. This ought to be a good game here, actually. Buffalo's favored by 8.5. That's a lot of points. I'd probably take the Broncos to cover the 8.5, but the Bills to win that one. This will be a really good game. This actually might be the best game of all of them. Well, the next two, actually. The Packers and the Eagles. That should be a good game. Eagles favored by 5.5. And the Commanders and the Buccaneers. That's the closest spread out of all of them so far at -3. Bucks favored. Those should be two of the best games of the weekend. They tried Fields and it didn't work. Well, guess what else isn't working? Russell Wilson. So, I don't know. At least Fields can move around a little bit. But Russell Wilson, I mean, that was his bread and butter at Seattle. I mean, Russell Wilson was like a magician getting out of trouble and making plays with his legs. And he always had a good running game and a strong defense, but he can't do that anymore. He looks like Quinn Ewers out there when he's trying to escape pressure. Anyway, those should be two good ones. And then Monday night, the Vikings and the Rams. That should be a good one, too. There's actually some pretty good games here for week 1 of the playoffs. Fudge is going to pack the Eagles. Russell Wilson looks depressed for some reason. Yeah, because nobody on his team likes him. But I picked the Ravens. Let's see if we can look at some future bets here. I had the Ravens preseason to win the whole thing. And I still think they're going to win the whole thing. It's either going to be the Ravens, and then, you know, some of the obvious ones, the Chiefs, right? They're always in the mix. The Lions. Who am I missing? The Ravens, the Lions. Well, the Lions this year, the Chiefs. And I feel like I'm missing one. The Bills, thank you. No, I don't think the Eagles are going to win it. Mrs. Pete's an Eagles fan, so I'm going to say no on that. Ohio State might blow it wide open in the second half. Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, especially in the fourth quarter. Right now, Texas defense is doing a good job of holding up, but they're going to eventually wear out. And when they wear out, probably sometime in the fourth quarter, I think what you're going to see is those receivers for Ohio State have a field day. So Texas really needs to score a couple of touchdowns in the third quarter to stay in this thing. Hufferbilly says Philadelphia is the next city to burn due to liberals running the place. I don't think that forest fires or wildfires are a huge threat in the city of Philadelphia. But okay, that makes sense. Paul's out here looking for a forest fire in the middle of a giant city in the Northeast. Hey, you see them wildfires in New York? Oh, yeah, man, what happened? Well, liberals calls that. Yep. Damn liberals up there in New York, there ain't no forest, and they still got forest fires. God damn. Yeah, how did what the two worst trades in all of the NFL offseason before this year was the Giants letting Barkley get out there and go, and not only just go, but they go to New York. They let him go to one of their fucking rivals. And then and Tennessee letting Derrick Henry go to Baltimore. Boy, Tennessee's a mess too. Let's see if we can get some props here going. Passing prop. Do they have that for the college game? They should. No, they don't. Oh, the line's moved since the beginning of the half, though. It's up to 9.5 now. So the money's going on Ohio State. All right, let's see here. Now this is what I like. I made a killing last week betting on the Ravens prop bets with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson rushing yards. Let's see here. All right, over under. Derrick Henry. What is this here? Oh, you can pick. You can pick like a over 100, over 110, over. This isn't like the site I use. I don't know. Maybe if I click on his name, it'll give me a different. All right, Derrick Henry 2+ touchdowns plus 260. Anytime touchdown minus 210. See, minus 210 is not even worth betting on because he probably will have a touchdown. I like to do the yards with him. Yeah, I see. I like the site that I use better than this shit. And the site I use has more stuff to, like, you can bet on more shit than here. Let's try this. I don't even know what this means. Player specials. I don't even know what that is. Oh, here we go. I can't read. Rushing yards over under. Let's do that. All right, over under 99. That's what I was looking for. So you got Derrick Henry over under 99.5 yards rushing. Jackson over under 51. Take the over. Hey, that's the Pigskin Pete lock of the week right there. Are you kidding me? Last week, it was Lamar Jackson over or under 46.5 yards rushing for the game. He had that in the first half. He'll go way over 50. Yeah. Najee Harris over 41. I like that too. I'll tell you one thing. Whatever Joe Burrow is, bet the under when it comes to rushing. He usually runs for negative yard. He doesn't run at all. And then when he gets sacked, that's a negative against his rushing yards. So Joe Burrow is always take the under. Lamar Jackson always take the over, just as a general rule. Here we go. Saquon Barkley over or under 104. I'd take the over on that too. Burrow is resting this weekend. Yeah, they're not playing this weekend. They got a bye, right? No. Yeah, that's right? They won their division, didn't they? Well, first of all, I didn't see him on the thing. I didn't see him on the. They're not playing this weekend, so Yeah, but there's your moneymaker right there. Oh, they're eliminated? Oh, he's resting until next season then. Lamar Jackson, this is the winner right here. I'm telling you. Write it down. Tattoo it on your forehead if you have to, but if you do tattoo it on your forehead, make sure you tattoo it backwards so when you look in the mirror, it reads correctly. Over 51.5 rushing yards. Oh, there's not negative rushing yard. I don't still. I think last week the over under for Joe Burrow on the betting site was 12 yards rushing. That's it, 12 yards. You can get that by accident. I think he had like 2. Always Irish has been hilarious. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, he did the post-game call-in show after the big win last night, and Shane Gillis called into it. You guys know Shane Gillis, the comedian? He's a big Notre Dame fan. Well, he was on a game day a few weeks ago, wasn't he? Anyway, he called into Always Irish show. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I like Joe Burrow, too. I mean, obviously, he beat Clemson in the playoffs, but and he dresses weird, and he bought the Batmobile, which actually I actually kind of like that. I like the fact that he bought the Batmobile. I'm not hating on him for that. Well, he bought the Batmobile from Dark Knight for like $3 million or some shit. I'm interested to see where wide receiver T. Higgins is going. Cincinnati's not going to be able to afford to keep him. He's obviously my favorite player on the Bengals because he's a Tater man. I've heard rumors about him going to Carolina for the Panthers. Who knows where he'll end up? He has a new girlfriend. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, Deshaun Watson just blew out his Achilles again. I think his career is over. I mean, there was a small chance he might come back to play next season, but now it's looking like he's not going to be back next season. If he's not back next season, that means 2 seasons, another 2 seasons. Yeah, so, and plus, he's got all that guaranteed money. I don't know why he'd want to come back at that point. Now you're talking about potentially injuring yourself to a point where you're cripple, basically. I mean, if I were him, I'd take my money and run to the massage parlor. Yeah. He's getting that $230 million no matter whether he plays or not. Higgins is coming to the Jaguars to play with Lawrence. I wouldn't mind. I would love to see that. Obviously, I'm a big Lawrence and Etienne fan. So to see Higgins reunite with them, that'd be awesome. I just heard from people that it was going to be Carolina, but I don't know. I don't follow the NFL, especially that kind of shit, close enough to know what I'm talking about. So. Plus, David Tepper, the owner of the Carolina Panthers, is the worst owner in all of sports. So he probably wouldn't go out and get Higgins because they need him. Well, Deshaun Watson was a bust because of injuries, not because of a bad play, necessarily. I mean, he led the league in passing 2 years in a row when he was in Houston. Won some playoff games with them. So he had a good. Then the finger in the butthole thing started happening in the massage parlor. Then the injuries kept piling on. It's been a disaster ever since the whole massage parlor things happened. It's just been one thing after another with Deshaun Watson. Have the Jets hired anyone yet? I don't think so. We should be getting the second half here in a minute. What's up, Wayne? How's it going, Jason? I've been a Jags fan since the beginning of '95, and it's been a rough road, and I'm still here. Yeah, same thing with me. The Panthers and the Jags came in the league at the same time in 1995. I've been a Panthers fan since then. It's been a rough ride. Now, the Panthers overall, they've had a lot more success in the history of their franchise than Jacksonville has. I mean, multiple conference championships, playoff appearances, playoff wins, Super Bowl appearances, and all that. But I think right now Carolina might be the worst run NFL team in all of the NFL. What's up, Chunky D? He says, thanks for doing these. I listen at work to keep up. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. What do I think about Beck going to Miami? I think it's hilarious. That's what I think about it. I don't know. I don't think Beck's a bad quarterback, but it's a downgrade from Cam Ward. Does anybody think he's not a downgrade from Cam Ward? I mean, let's be real here. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Miami does with him. They can't have the same. They can't run the same style of offense they ran with Cam Ward with Carson Beck. So they're going to have to get creative. The Saints need to start rebuilding. Yeah, the NFC South is down bad, real bad. Would you say he's better than Tyler Van Dyke? Is that what you're asking? Are you talking about Beck? Probably. Not much, though. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. It's free. That's the least y'all could do for me. DJ's better than TVD. I don't know about that. Yeah, he might be going a little bit too far there. I enjoy these better. Glad I found the Clemson guys like Peete here. What did he say? Oh, you just erased it. I was in the middle of reading it. Said something about calling David Hood fat. First of all, I don't have a problem with David Hood at all. I'm sure he's a nice guy, and he runs a website and all that. I have zero issue with him at all. But TigerNet as a whole, like the message board part, is a fucking disaster. And that's not David Hood's fault. That's just idiot fan. I can't even go on that. I haven't been on that site in years. Actually, the last time I went on that site is because somebody sent me a link or something to it that said there were, people were on a message board talking about me. That's the only reason I even went and looked at it. But there's a lot of dumbasses on there. Now, every fan base has something like TigerNet. It doesn't matter what school you are. It's sort of like Barstool, where everyone's got their own thing for their own team. Message boards where people say dumb shit all the time. But I can't read that stuff. It just makes me mental. Tiger droppings. The site hasn't been updated since 2001. Yeah. Okay, is this it here? Oh no, they're showing replays. Look, people think that they go on social media and talk about people like me too. If they're especially Clemson people, if I have a different opinion than them about a player or a coach or anything like that, then I'm an idiot. Which is fine. That shit just comes with the territory. All right, here we go. Third quarter started. All right, Ohio State's got the ball. They're at the 38. Big run. Good run there for about 7 or 8 yards. Second down. I got banned and called a coot. Yeah, yeah. That doesn't surprise me in the least bit. Second down and 3. And they're running again. And another first down into Texas territory all the way down to the 47. Ohio State's coming out hot here to start the second half. Thank you, Todd. All right. This could get ugly if Ohio State scores a touchdown on this drive to start the second half. Howard throws it. Intercepted. Whoa, that's exactly what Texas needed right there because they were moving the ball. Big, big turnover there for the Longhorns. Where's my money at, Pete? I just tuned in. I won the first half bet. And then I've got Ohio State -5 for the game and Will Howard over 251 passing yards. Bobo Baggins. Yeah, Texas needed that bad. First turnover for the Longhorns today. And that was a bad decision by Howard there. All right, so 1st and 10. Screen pass caught. First down, Texas, across the 40. Somebody said that is bullshit.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
All right, first down from the 40. Another run play. And good defense there by the Bucknuts. A 1-yard gain on the play. Texas fans remind me of Tennessee fans. Boy, that's a hell of an insult there. What's up, Zona? Yeah, I have a feeling this game's about to get good. I just figured it was going to be a blowout. I wasn't hoping for a blowout because I wanted to see a good game, but it's been good so far. Second down and 9. Another run play. Oh, man. He went backwards there. Loss of 2 yards. I don't care about the conference. I don't care about the conference things. I hate teams more than anything else. You know, like I hate Ohio State, I hate South Carolina, I hate Florida State. That's 3 different conferences right there alone. I'm starting to hate Miami now because those fuckers, they made me hate them. Short pass caught, hit immediately on 3rd and 11. I don't know what the hell that kind of play call that was. Now they got a punt. What did Florida State do to me? I'm 44 years old. They beat the tar out of Clemson for 20 years straight with Bobby Bowden. That's what they did to me. You didn't do nothing, Slim. You got to talk to the rest of your fan base. And Jimbo? Yeah, Jimbo did too, actually. Well, Dabo Swinney got Jimbo fired. Because once Jimbo couldn't beat Clemson anymore, it was time for him to go. Would you say you hate Georgia or you don't like them? I don't like anybody but Clemson and Navy. I don't hate Georgia, no. If we played each other more often, I probably would. Or if we were in the same conference, I probably would. Jimbo wouldn't left because we wouldn't build all the football facilities. Yeah, well, that and the fact that he was losing to Dabo and not winning the ACC anymore. Well, I'm definitely a troll, too. The difference is sometimes people can't tell when I'm trolling and when I'm not, which I prefer it that way. For example, Faircats called for Ohio State at the 12. Especially, it's one thing on the live shows, it's pretty easy to tell when I'm trolling and when I'm not. The uploaded videos is where I get people. Like just the other day, I uploaded that video about Dabo's the new portal king. Like there's actually, go read the comment section of that video. People take the bait pretty easily. Like the people actually think that I think that Dabo Swinney is the portal king. What about Coastal Carolina? I ain't got no interest in Coastal Carolina. Do I hate them? No. Do I like them? No. I'm indifferent to them. I don't hate or any lower classification group of 5 or FCS teams or anything like that. I just like watching the reaction from a lot of these fan bases, especially now that we have the expanded playoffs. It's been really fun to watch the reaction from fan bases. Like the Oregon fan base is in complete meltdown. They're wanting to change the entire structure of the playoffs just because they lost a playoff game. They don't understand that's exactly what the word playoff means. It's single elimination. Like every sport that has playoffs, I guess with the exception of Major League Baseball, you lose a game, you're out. I mean, that's what it is. But they're crying, oh my God, we went undefeated, won the Big Ten. We should get another, like they want another chance. Best of 3. What? Best of 3? Yeah, the NBA too. Well, that's different. I mean, you can't play 3 college football games in 1 week. You can play 3 NBA games in 1 week. Hell, you can play 5. Any thoughts and prayers joined your arch rivals? I don't even know what that means. Dennis doesn't see. Dennis is a prime example. Dennis Wilson is a Miami fan. I'm convinced he only watches Miami football, not any other football. Because some of the things he says indicates that that's all he does is watch Miami football. He was in here last week saying that Clemson was done because Dabo won't use the portal. I said, hey buddy, have you been watching? Have you watched the news lately or? He's still just regurgitating the same shit people were saying last offseason. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Ohio State. From the 12-yard line, you're going to hand the ball off, runs out to the outside. Good defense there by the Longhorns. No gain on the play. It's been a hell of a defensive game so far. I called Dabo using the portal before he did it because he didn't have a choice. 2nd down and 10. Caught. Oh, he's going to be close. He's going to be about half a yard short probably. Yeah. So it's going to be 3rd and short. It wasn't hard to figure out that Dabo was going to use the portal more aggressively this year. I mean, they had to. He definitely got 2 good ones. The wide receiver is hard to evaluate because he came from South Missouri State or whatever, but he was a 1,000-yard receiver in the FCS. I don't know. That doesn't mean he's, we'll see what he can do. But he is, oh, look at this. They didn't get it. Texas all over them. 4th down. And Ohio State's going to have to punt. And they're going to flip the field here. Texas should get some pretty good field position on this punt, unless it's a crazy punt. But yeah, and that's the right play call. I would have given it to Judkins in that situation. Less than a yard on 3rd down. That's just good defense there by Texas. You got to give them credit for that. All right, here we go. Let's see how good this punt is. A pretty good punt, but out of bounds at the 33. Yeah. Clemson's going to be loaded next year. I still need to hold out to see who the defensive coordinator is going to be. But they're going to be loaded. Now, the same way, I think next year is probably going to be their best chance to make a run in the next 2 or 3 years. They're losing a lot after next season. There's a lot of guys going to the NFL or running out of eligibility or both after next season. So after next season Dabo might be the portal king. He might have to bring in 10 transfers after next season. I'm not even bullshitting. Now, it depends on what the recruiting class looks like. Told you, Pete, y'all hiring Adam Fuller from Florida State, ex-DC. I saw his name on a couple of lists. I've seen a lot of different names, though. I don't really believe anything until it happens. Clemson, nothing but a 9-3 or 8-4 team next year. Yeah, I know. Dennis, you say that Dennis has been watching this channel since 2017. He says that every year. And you've been wrong 90% of the time. You say it every year. So, I don't believe you. And every year you say that Miami's going to win the ACC, and you've been wrong 100% of the time on that. Why is Miami can't beat Georgia Tech? That's one of those matchups for some reason. Every team has somebody they play on their schedule every year like that. Like, Clemson always struggles to beat Pitt. Clemson's always miles better than Pitt. Or almost always, 90% of the time. Almost always better than Pitt. But they struggle every time they play Pitt. So, and that's the same thing with Miami and Georgia Tech. Do Clemson and Syracuse play next year? Yes, they do. Yeah. Clemson plays, as far as their tough games in the ACC, they don't play Miami. They play Florida State every year. So, I have no idea how Florida State's the biggest. Florida State is the mystery sauce on a Big Mac. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen with them or who's making it. So Florida State could be a 10-2, 11-1 team, or they could be a fucking 3-win team. Nobody knows, not even them. So, but anyway, they play Florida State. They play Georgia Tech, who I think is going to be pretty good next year in the ACC. They play Syracuse. I'm trying to remember if they play Louisville or not. I can't remember if they play Louisville or not. They play North Carolina and Bill Belichick. That ought to be fun. I'm actually looking forward to that game. I'm pretty sure that game is in Clemson, too. First and 15. Texas trying to tie the game here. Ewers throws it incomplete. Second down and 15 coming up. Yeah, we get SMU at home. Yeah, that's true. They lose their quarterback, though. No, who did they get? SMU just got somebody out of the portal. Who was it again? They paid somebody a bunch of money to come there. I can't remember who it was now. All right, second down and 15. A small gain there. So third and long. Sarkisian trying to dial up something that's going to work. Obvious passing play here. Third and 10. Yeah, Tyler Van Dyke, that's right. That's not scary at all. I'm sorry, it's just not. Ewers, under pressure, sacked. No, oh shit, he got the ball off. They got a first down. Hell, I thought he was sacked. Somehow he dumped that ball off to the running back. Look at this. That was a heads-up play there by Ewers. I got to give him credit for that. Look at this. He was dead to rights. That was a very dangerous pitch there, but it worked. Woo! The Buckeye defender got his fingers on it, and he still completed it. They're going to try to say maybe he was down. Maybe it is a sack. Yeah, he might have been down. Let's see here. This is very close. Boy, that's close. Mrs. Peete says that she thinks that he's was not down. I don't know. It's close. What do y'all think? Throw. That's out. Dude, get your eyes checked. I don't know if you're talking to me. Clearly, I had my eyes checked already. He was down. It's close. Well, look at that. Sounds like you need to get your eyes checked, huh? It's first down. Cry about it. All right, from the 47. Ewers throws it to the sideline, caught. Makes a guy miss, gets up to the 48 in Buckeye territory. Second down coming up. Yeah, turning into a good game. Got to give Ewers some credit, man. He's not getting a lot of help from his offensive line here. He's making some plays. Second down and 5. Dumps it off to the running back. And good defense there by the Buckeyes. Going to be short, so it's going to be third and about 3 or 4. It's a big third down here for Texas. What's up, Michael? Third and 3. And they got it. Right up the middle, gain of 4. First down, Texas. All right, they're getting some first downs now. I'll argue with Mrs. Peete all I want. She don't want that smoke. Arguing with Mrs. Peete in the chat is different than arguing with her in real life. You'll lose that. I mean, she gets paid a lot of money to argue. She's an actual professional arguer. Am I happy with Clemson's play this year? Defensively, no. It was fucking terrible. Offensively, I was. Second down and 11. Ewers dumps it off. Caught. Got room to run on the sideline. It's going to be out at around the 34. All right, Texas, this might be their best offensive drive so far. They're actually moving the ball. They're running the ball somewhat effectively. A lot of screen passes and shit, but those are working. 3rd and 2. First down, Texas. Let's go. Mrs. Pete's arguing with herself now. She's deleting her own messages. Yeah, I keep running the ball here too. It's working. And they do run the ball again. There's somebody must have listened to us at halftime and decided to run the ball in the second half. You remember the first quarter, they ran the ball like 3 times? They should have started out running the ball heavy because the pass rush was ridiculous from Ohio State in the first quarter. Second down and 7. Incomplete. 3rd down and 7 now. Carson Beck winning the Heisman next year? Oh, man.
Congratulations. You tried and you failed miserably.
3rd and 7. Ewers throws it wide open, caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Look at that. We got a game. We got a game. Well, he's wide open. You see what happens when you can run the ball? It opens up the passing game for you. Ohio State has backed off a little bit with the pass rush because Texas is running the ball. And the extra point is good. Tie game. This is getting good here. About, what, 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter here? I'll give Texas credit. It definitely didn't fold up. Pete, don't hate on your new quarterback. Why would it? Of course I'm going to hate on your new quarterback. Thank you, Kirby's Belt, for the super chat. Appreciate you, buddy, supporting the channel. Appreciate your broadcast this year, Pete. Have fun in Vegas. Thank you. I'm planning on it. I'll put that towards my bail money. You're always going to have, anytime you go to Vegas, you might have to take a little bit of bail money with you. Hopefully you just don't need it. You know what I mean? You just never know. I actually think that Beck will put up big numbers in that offense, but he's not winning the Heisman. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Beck is a terrible quarterback. It'll be interesting to see what they do as far as how they're going to scheme around him, because what he did at Georgia is not what he's going to be doing at Miami. Do you know Guns N' Roses and Aaliyah? Yes. Does anybody not know Guns N' Roses and Aaliyah, or Well, there's about a 15-second delay on YouTube. There's not a delay in the chat, but there is on the video. Anything I say is delayed about 15 seconds before you hear it. Not the bail money. Lou's gonna crack a smile. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to use the bail money. But it's a good thing that Huffer Billy Paul got it worked out with his bank. They raised his ATM daily withdrawal limit. So if I do get locked up, Huffer Billy Paul can bail me out, and I'll just have to pay him back when I get home. Do I know AC/DC? Of course. Come on, man. I got it raised to 5. That's too much. However, Billy Paul went from, for some reason, he had a daily withdrawal limit of like $500 or something, some low number. And then he couldn't get any more money out. He's trying to get money out of the ATM at the casino, and they wouldn't give him any more. So he calls the bank and gets $5,000 a day. You couldn't just raise it to like $1,500 a day? $5,000 a day might be too much. Baylor man says, I don't say this often, but hook 'em, bro. You got Baylor fans rooting for Texas now. Damn. $500 a day for a ATM withdrawal limit? I mean, what if you had an emergency where you needed $1,000, you couldn't get it out? Yeah, that is low. All right, tie game. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. Buckeye ball. Let's see if they can respond here. Who is it? Who's your favorite rock band? You're teasing us with it now. My favorite band is Soundgarden, but actually it's not even my favorite band. I just love Chris Cornell. He's my favorite singer of all time, rock singer of all time. I only support Texas for Alex Jones. InfoWars and stuff. The Who? Damn, not even an American band. You got a European band your favorite. Yeah, rest in peace to Chris Cornell. Linkin Park. Doesn't Linkin Park have like a woman lead singer now? Momo says he doesn't like the who, he likes the where. I like the when and the why. I never got into Tool. I had some friends in high school that were really into Tool. I never got into it. YouTube about to piss me off with these ads in the middle of a live stream. Why are you getting mad at the ads? So, I mean, you're basically throwing a penny at me. Come on, man. Yeah, Linkin Park's good. I would have liked to see them live. I never did though. Rage Against the Machine, yeah. They were good for a little while. They were great for a little while. Green Jello. I have no idea. I never heard of that band before. That must be some really underground shit there. What is commercial? Talk about commercials on the stream. What about the commercials on the TV? This is like a 10-minute commercial break here. What are we doing? At least the YouTube stream is free. You got to pay for TV. God dang, man. ESPN's got to find a way to pay Kirk Herbstreit $100 million and fucking Pat McAfee $90 million, I guess. First down and 10. Let's see how the Buckeyes answer here. Howard throws it, caught. 15-yard gain up to the 39. Flag, and this is going to be against Texas. This is a ticky-tacky fucking flag right here, too. If they call a personal foul against Texas, I'm going to lose my fucking mind here. And Ryan Day's acting like it's against them. It's against... Where was the foul at, though? A personal foul against Ohio State. I didn't see it. I gotta see a replay of this. Okay, I don't know about all that, but whatever. First and 10. Now they're back at the 25. Howard back to pass. Under pressure, sacked. Oh, that was a big loss, too. Well, Texas is coming around. Yeah, Texas defense has been on point in this game so far. Outside of that first drive for Ohio State. Well, he almost fumbled it there. He's lucky he didn't. Now it's a 10-yard loss on the sack. Second down and 20. And they run it. And they get maybe 4 or 5 back there. So it's going to be third and long. Texas Rock says, still don't think we hold them for 4 quarters. Yeah, you would think eventually the Texas defense is going to get a little bit worn down, but so far they're not. Third down and 15. And they drop into coverage. They don't blitz. Ball batted in the air. They didn't need to blitz. Yikes. Ohio State's got a punt. And Texas, with all the momentum right now, there's a minute left in the third. Did anyone else learn this week that James Franklin was an African American? No, I already knew that. Good punt by Ohio State, but still good position, good field position for Texas to start out at the 39-yard line. This would be one hell of a big swing if Texas were able to score here and take the lead. It'd be their first lead of the game if they could do it. Colin Simmons, number 11, is so damn good. Wish he could have been a Tiger. I know at least one guy who used to be a Tiger and is not anymore. Andrew Makuba. Did y'all know Elon Musk is an African American? I love when he trolls people with that, tells him he's an African American. First and 10. Oh, God, big run. Good open field tackle, though, by Ohio State. But he got 6 or 7 yards on the run. This game's getting good. And Texas has totally changed their offensive game plan here in the second half. Ewers. Yeah, why didn't he throw that away? Loss of 4 yards. Easily could have thrown that away. Threw it to a guy who was about to get hit immediately, and he did. Yeah, Musk was born in Africa. He's South African. 3rd and 5. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter there. Uh-oh, y'all know what time it is. Let's get some people mad. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Put your 4s up. Put your 4s up. Jay Roddy's already given up on the game. He says, congrats to the Longhorns. They're the better team. You still got a whole quarter left, man. The game's not over yet. Pete, love you. Give your boy Charleston Clemson brother a shout out. Shout out to Colin. Clemson Tater man, also Charleston man, like myself. Shout out to you. Don't give up on your team yet, man. It's not over. We got a lot of football left to be played. Ohio State needs to get back to pressuring Ewers. Ewers is not good in the pocket under pressure. Put in the Manning machine. I don't know at this point if you do put in Manning. I mean, Ewers is not playing bad in the second half. The 4s are better than every team yelling, "We ready," over and over again in the late 90s. Yeah. Look, I even think the whole 4s thing is stupid. The only reason I do it is because people get mad about it. Yeah, the game is tied. It's 14-all. If Texas can score on this drive, well, they got a 3rd and long here, but if they can score on this drive, they'll take their first lead of the game. At this point, I don't think putting Arch Manning in right now is a good idea. No. I wouldn't put him in a 4th quarter situation in a tie football game. That doesn't make sense. If they were losing by 2 touchdowns right now, I maybe consider it. But it's tied. I think the winner of this game wins it all, just my opinion. I don't know, man. I've been bought into to Notre Dame for a couple of months now. And they just continue to win. They don't do it pretty sometimes, but they find a way to win. And against teams like this, that's what you got to do. Some teams find a way to lose, like Clemson did against Texas. Notre Dame would much rather face Texas, in my opinion. Probably. Manning blacked out when he was hit in the back of the head. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 5. Ewers overthrows the open receiver. Oh, man, I was just giving this man his props for how he's played in the second half. He's open, bro. You got to hit that. Look at this. Look. That's a free 1st down. Oh, man, that's terrible. That's 100% on Ewers. The receiver did his job, got open, threw it right over his fucking head. All right, so the punt is up. Fair catch called for at the 12. Boy, that was terrible. Manning would have made that throw. Maybe. I just got done. I've been going back and forth on Ewers. In the first quarter, I'm like, they might want to try out Manning. But the way he came out and played in the third quarter, I thought they'd keep him in there. But damn, you got to, in a game like this, you're not going to get that many wide open receivers like that. You got to hit them. And it wasn't even like it was a hard pass or anything. No, a 10-yard pass? Yeah, you can't do that. Back and forth on Ewers. Welcome to the club. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Howard throws it deep down the sideline. Flag. This is going to be a pass interference. Their feet got tangled up. I'm going to have to see if this was a... And they did call pass interference. I want to see a replay of this. Did he grab him? Yeah. He grabbed him around the waist for a second. Now, when he fell, that was just him tripping over his own feet, but he did grab him around the waist during the route. So, 15-yard penalty, 1st down. Buckeyes. Howard throws a screen pass, hit immediately for a loss of 3 yards. What are my thoughts on Clemson next year? I think they're going to be good next year. I think they have a really good window next year to make a run. They lose a lot after next year, though. They've got almost the entire team coming back, plus a few transfers this year, so they'll be all right. All their best players are coming back pretty much for 2025, but they lose a lot after next year. 2nd down and 12. Howard throws, caught, but he tackled himself. It's going to be 3rd and, 7? Third and 8. To watch a Clemson game with me? Hey, you can do that. Most of the Clemson games I'm watching right here in this room because I'm live streaming them. I think I live streamed every Clemson game except for one this year because I wasn't home that day. Or 2. I was at a wedding, one of them. Howard caught. 1st down across the 45-yard line. Big play there on 3rd. I'm starting to think that Ryan Day colors his hair and beard. Yeah, he uses either shoe polish or Just for Men on his beard. And I don't know what he's using on his face, but there's definitely something going on with his face too. He's got what's that? See, I don't know anything about makeup. What's the shit you do to make your face red? A blush, I think is what they call that. Yeah, he's got blush on too. 1st and 10. Howard throws it. Oh my God. Another high pass, but the receiver got his hands on it. He just dropped it. It was too high. Look at this. Intended for Egbuka. Yeah, he was open too. That's on Howard. Threw it too high. Day has an Etch-a-Sketch beard. Damn. Howard's going to want that one back. And we got an injury timeout or something going on here. We got an injured Texas defensive lineman. 2nd down and 10, though. 12 and a half minutes left in the game. Tied. At least it wasn't a blowout like we all thought it was going to be. I didn't know they had injections to enlarge your beard. I don't know. To me, Ryan Day looks like he's got whatever that surgery is that those. Y'all remember Joan Rivers? She was like 90, but she looked like she was like 40. She had so much plastic surgery, her face was pulled back like she looked like a lizard. That's what Ryan Day looks like. He doesn't actually have a beard, he paints it on. Actually, some people do that. Well, I've seen people, I don't know about your beard, but I've seen people do that on their head before. What do you do if you paint your hair on and it rains? I guess you're fucked. Does it just start running down your face? Mrs. Peete is not a mod, no. We've been over this 1,000 times. Look, y'all don't want me to mod her. Half of y'all wouldn't be here right now if I did. She'd time all y'all out. Women do that with eyebrows? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Some women get their eyebrows tattooed on, or whatever they call it. I don't think they call it tattoo. They got some other weird word for it to pretend like it's not tattooing, but it really is tattooing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They call it something else. Yeah, permanent makeup. It's not even makeup. It's a tattoo. That's a tattoo. Sorry. You can call it whatever you want. You know. Permanent ink. Yeah, another word for a tattoo. Yeah, I have tattoos, but they're not on my face. Second down and 10. Dumps it off to the running back. He's got room to run. First down. Good play call there. Buckeyes first down. I'm thinking about a face tat. See, Chunky Nothing says his buddy's tattoo shop does that for the ladies. Yeah. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. Howard throws it. Good coverage there by Texas, incomplete. Boy, he got away with one there. That was almost intercepted. If I was a betting man, I would have missed the over-under because I would have taken the over. I didn't bet the over-under because I would have taken the over too. Second down and 10. Howard. Over the middle, caught. Hit immediately up to the 36, so it's going to be third down and about 4 or 5. Permanent eyeliner? Yeah, at least if you have permanent eyeliner, your mascara doesn't run when you cry. Is mascara the same thing as eyeliner? I don't know. Whatever it is that drips down those women's face when you make them cry. Every man has seen that before. Third and 4. Uh-oh. Flag. I think they might be rowing the boat. All right, I think it's time. Yeah, there we go. It's time. I waited long enough. Fourth quarter. I made it to the fourth quarter. The stick comes out. They're rowing the boat in a crucial time here. Bad penalties. Day has a tramp stamp. Third down and 9. Howard. Caught. And Good tackle there. He fights. He's still going to be short, though. Now, the question is, it's going to be about 2 yards short. Do you go for it here? Now, points are at a premium in this game, so you might have to kick the field goal here. Does Ohio State have a good field goal kicker? Where are my Ohio State people at? I say you take the points, too. They're going for it. From the 34. 4th and 3. I don't know about this. And they're going to call a timeout. I think they were just trying to draw them off sides there. They have no kicker. Ryan Day is the type of guy that gets out of the shower and takes a piss. Damn.
No. Please don't do it.
I don't know what the chart says, but Pigskin Pete says kick the field goal here. I take the 3 points, man. I mean, there's still a lot of time left in this game. I take the points. But according to Max Chenault, Buckeyes do not have a reliable kicker. Analytics say punt. Yeah, I wouldn't punt it. A 52-yard field goal is not automatic. No. Neither is a 4th and 3 conversion. So I don't know. You have to weigh which one's more likely, a 52-yard field goal or a 4th and 3 conversion. Handyman says go for it. So we're about split on the stream here. Some people are saying I say I kick the field goal. If you go for it and don't get it, that's demoralizing. Mike says go for it. Jay Roddy says that he won't get it. Well, you guys have no faith in your field goal kicker. I know what that feels like. I think you're talking about Jeremiah Alexander, not Jeremiah Smith. You know about the Jeremiah Alexander, the linebacker from Alabama? Yeah, it's a good pickup. He was a former 5-star player. He didn't play a lot last year. He was hurt. But yeah, we need depth at that position. Look, I'm a Tater man. Any transfer is good with me. We're not used to getting transfers at Clemson. Has this year's Olympics location been decided yet? Yeah. We're going on a cruise in March. 5th year anniversary. Going to the Bahamas in a couple of months. You can still get a ticket if you want to go. It's only a 3-day cruise. It's over the weekend. All right, here we go. 4th and 2. And they are going for it. Howard's going to run it, and he gets it, and more. Oh, he fell. He just fell. Hell, feet don't fail me now. He outran his own feet. I thought he was about to run it in for a touchdown for a second. He just fell. Look at this. But, hey, that was well executed except for falling. He got caught by the turf monster. That man's brain, hey, I know exactly how I've done that before. His brain was moving faster than his feet were. 1st and 10 from the 16. A pitch to the running back, up the middle, good run, 8-yard gain. Yeah, that looked like me running the 40. It's exactly what that looked like. Yeah. Every time I run the 40-yard dash, about 20 yards in, I fall over, just like he did. My brain goes faster than my feet do. I still think I'm 20. You know what I mean? 2nd down and 2. Buckeyes knocking on the door here. From the 8. Woo! It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. So the Buckeyes, the gamble on 4th and 3 pays off. Who is those dummies out there saying to just take the points and get the field goal? Who would do that? I was obviously wrong on that. Pete has a chia pet. No, I don't. I don't have a chia pet. But I would, if somebody gave me one as a gift, I would grow it. Is that what they call it? Growing it? And Howard's going to keep it. I don't know. I guess he's going to be right on the goal line, but short. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1-foot line. Pet Rock. No, the Pet Rock resides in Clemson's football stadium. Howard's Rock. I don't have a Pet Rock. Clemson does, though. 2nd and goal. And Howard's under center. And they run it. And he gets in, standing up for a touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Impressive drive there by Ohio State. 13 plays, 88 yards, and it took a shit ton of time off the clock, too. They took half of the 4th quarter off the clock. More than half the 4th quarter. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Pete, who do you want to win this game? Well, I've got a bet on Ohio State. So, I mean, look, I would like to see Ohio State lose because watching Ohio State lose is always enjoyable. But I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my brain. So I bet on Ohio State. You know that dude that chipped the rock? His dad was in my uncle's wedding in the 80s. My family no longer associates. Yeah, that fucking idiot. He ruined it for everybody. You used to be able to just walk into the stadium and walk up to the rock and touch the rock and do whatever you wanted to with the fucking rock. Now you can't. They got that thing behind bulletproof glass like it's the Pope. It's ridiculous. Yeah, 21-14 now. Still a lot of time left, though. Horns down bad. Where's the beef, Texas? Well, the beef is standing on the sidelines. His name is Bevo. They stuck that fucking 4-legged steak in a trailer and trotted it up to Jerry's World. I mean, it makes sense. Jerry's World's a circus, and they brought a damn animal to the circus, so I mean, that's pretty normal, I guess. Ryan doesn't use olive oil, just beard oil. All right, let's see if Texas can respond here. This has been a pretty entertaining second half here so far. Let's see if Ewers got some nuts on him. If I was Ohio State, I would just fucking bring the house on every play. I'm serious. Throws caught on first down, 7-yard gain. Clemson fans don't get bricked up, they get rocked up. Yeah. Is Bevo Wagyu? No. He's not Japanese. Big run by Texas across the 40, first down Horns. Yeah, Bevo is 100% American beef. He's not the Japanese Wagyu. He's like that $2 steak you get at the Sizzler. That's what he is. Whatever the cheapest beef you can buy is. He's Taco Bell beef. Fucking Bevo. 1st and 10. Ewers throws it wide open. Oh my God. Damn, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Big play for the Longhorns. All the way down to the 30. What's the flag for now? Oh no. What is this? What's the flag for? Oh shit. What? Man, fuck all that. That's a bullshit call there. That is some. Where is it at? That is bullshit.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
Man, give me a break. This man was still running. Look at this. How is that unsportsmanlike conduct? This motherfucker, you gotta be shitting me. That's the worst call I've ever seen in my life. Wide open inside the 15, don't matter, 1st down. That was the biggest fucking ticky-tack pussy fucking play call I've ever seen in my life, or a penalty I've ever seen in my life. Ah, damn. Even Ohio State fans got to know that was a bullshit call. I told you about the ACC officials. Y'all don't want to believe me. 1st and 10, and they run it up the middle for about 3. What is that? What's he supposed to do? There's a guy trying to tackle him. He's in play, and he fucking trucks him. That's not unsportsmanlike. That's called playing football. He wasn't out of bounds. 2nd down and 8. The refs went to Ohio State. No, I don't think that's true. I don't think the refs care who wins. I think they're fucking bad at their job. 2nd down and 8. Ewers throws it to the sideline, caught out of bounds at the 5 or 6 maybe. It'll be just short of the 1st. 3rd and short. With 4.5 minutes and the way this game's going, a field goal doesn't do shit for you, so you're in 4-down territory here. So you got 2 plays, I think, here to get the 1st down. You don't need to get it here. I mean, you'd like to get it here. I have a feeling they're going to throw a pass here. I'd run the ball, though. And they do pass it. Ewers throws it in the end zone. Oh, my God. Flag. So he did draw the foul in the end zone. And so that's going to be an automatic 1st down, 1st and goal, Texas. Is Texas offensive coordinator fault that guy pushed and got the penalty? I don't even know who the Texas offensive coordinator is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much Steve Sarkisian's the offensive coordinator and the head coach. There might be one on staff with that title, but I'm pretty sure Steve Sarkisian's calling all the shots there. 1st and goal. And what the fuck are they doing? Why don't you run the ball? Flag again. So another pass interference call on the Bucknuts. Half the distance of the goal, so it's going to be about it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1 now. Run the ball. Why are you passing it with? I don't get these people. I don't get it. Run the ball, Paul. And Ewers jumps up under center, and they do hand it off this time. And he does not get it. He got about a half of one. So now it's going to be second. I still wouldn't throw it. I'd run it 4 times. If they stop you 4 times, if you can't get a 1 yard and 4 runs, then you don't fucking deserve the points anyway. That's the way I feel about it. I'd continue to run it. But I know Sark loves to throw the ball. That's why. Why? Because he didn't get it? I mean, you got a higher percentage of getting 1 yard run than you do a 1 yard pass in the red zone. They pitch it on the outside. Boy. They just lost. Now what, back at the 6 now? They fucked up. Run it between the tackles. What the fuck are you doing? They're getting cute. That's almost as bad as passing it right there. Yeah, that's some Clemson shit they just did there. I wouldn't doubt if they passed it here. 3rd and goal. Watch them. Hell, you might have to pass now. You're back on the, 8 yard line. I guess maybe a pass is a good idea at this point. Yeah, ball batted down, incomplete. Now it's 4th and goal. Boy, Texas is choking right now. Choking. Choke job. Piss poor play calling when you're on the fucking half-yard line and you're pitching it to a running back on the outside trying to get an edge on the outside of Ohio State's defense, who might be one of the fastest edge defenses in the country. Yeah, it makes a ton of fucking sense when you have 2 yards to work with. Ewers fumble. Yep. Game over. Hey, congratulations, Ohio State. Hey, and guess what else? Pay Pete! Pay Pete! Let's go! Fucking that was an epic choke job. Congratulations, Texas. You fucking choked. Big time. 1st and goal from the half-yard line. Choked. God damn. Pay me. What an epic choke job. Boy, Steve Sarkisian might need to start drinking again. Sobriety ain't working out. Holy shit. Yeah, hey, horns down. I know they don't like it when you do that, but hey, horns down. They had a chance to actually beat Ohio State, which nobody gave them a chance to do, and they fucking choked. I blame that on Steve Sarkisian. That's who I'm blaming. I'm blaming Steve Sarkisian. I'm not blaming Quinn Ewers. I'm not blaming I'm definitely not blaming the defensive coordinator. I'm not blaming whoever they're pretending is the offensive coordinator. I'm blaming Sark for this. That was so bad. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. They must have followed to Franklin. That was even worse than what Franklin did. That was even worse, man. Well, I'm glad I'm not a Texas fan. But hey, I know exactly how Texas fans feel right now. I've been in this situation multiple times in the past few years with Clemson. You get down there inside the 5, inside the 3, inside the 2, and act like you fucking don't know what you're doing. You start doing stupid shit. It just, first of all, Texas is a running football team. Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit to Ohio State's defense for stopping them, but that was just a terrible idea. Sark should fire the offensive. Yeah, he should fire himself. I know the Texas fans are probably going to take to Twitter right now and Instagram and everywhere else, probably YouTube, and come down on Ewers because he fumbled there. He shouldn't have been put in that position in the first place. He shouldn't have been in a position where you're down at first and goal inside the 1 yard line, and all of a sudden now you're having to pass on third and fucking 8 from the 8. And he's trying to make a play. Ohio State's about to go up 28. Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be Ohio State versus Notre Dame, which is what I predicted it 2 weeks ago. Well, I predicted that the winner of the Georgia and Notre Dame game would go to the national championship because I thought either one of those teams would beat Penn State. And, of course, I picked Ohio State to win this game. So I've been saying for about 3 weeks now this would be the matchup here. I'm excited for it, actually. I think that Notre Dame matches up really well against Ohio State. I mean, I do give credit to Texas tonight, though, for at least the effort. But in the end, when it counted the most, they choked. And look, that was just to tie the game. So it's not like, even if they would have got a touchdown there, they still might have lost the game. That was just to tie it. But Peete. How many passing yards does Will Howard have? Because I'm 2 for 2 on my bets. Am I 3 for 3? I don't know, am I? $289? All right, I'm 3 for 3 then. I had over 251. So pay Peete 3 times. And pay Peete 3 times last night. Well, I'm killing it on these playoff games with the betting, which is good because I sucked all season during the regular season. I was better betting fucking NFL games than I was at college football. I don't even watch the NFL. Gambling pays off only when you win. It only pays off when you win. What a night for Jack Sawyer. Greg Stanky is crying somewhere. Yeah. All right, well, Texas still has, hey, it's not over. They still got 2 minutes and 13 seconds to score 14 points. Think they can do it? Yeah. You know what's funny is Ohio State did to Texas tonight almost exactly what Texas did to Clemson in the first round of the playoffs. They got up to a double-digit lead to start the game. Clemson made a comeback in the second half, and then Clemson got down inside the 5-yard line late in the fourth quarter to try to tie the game and fucking shit the bed. It was almost identical to what happened. They got a taste of their own medicine. How much am I up, Pete, for the week? I'll have to look here. I didn't bet a whole lot this week because, well, I just won my my 2 biggest bets of the week last night and tonight. I didn't bet a lot this week because I knew I was going to be laying a lot of money on these games tonight. Let me look. So I'll be up about $160 after this game for the week. Which isn't, well, it's good, obviously. It's up, not down. But it's definitely good since I was down before yesterday. Pick 6. Refs also took touchdown away from Clemson on the interception. Yeah. Clemson had their chances to beat Texas in that game. They really, I don't blame anybody but Clemson in that game. I was down bad, but now I'm up. Yeah, that's how, yeah. What's up, Tiger Baskins? Texas beat Clemson, bud. Yeah, we all saw they beat Clemson. Yeah, I know that. Don't blow 160 in Vegas. If I go to Vegas for 5 days and only lose $160, that's a fucking win there. I mean, come on. Yeah. No. Gambling money in Vegas is the same as just you're just spending entertainment money. If you happen to win, that's great. Like I take a certain. I don't even like last year. I took a certain amount of cash to gamble with, and that was my gambling money. And I came home with half of it, which is definitely a win because I planned on losing all of it. So, and I'll do the same thing this year. Who has a bigger buyout, Steve Sark or the LA Fire Chief? I'm pretty sure the LA Fire Chief doesn't have a buyout at all. So Sark, I guess. West killed Clemson because of instincts in the game and lack of adjustments in the game. Oh, y'all still arguing about the Texas game. Look, Wes Goodwin killed a lot of things for Clemson this season, not just that. Look, this fucking Citadel ran for more yards against Clemson this year than they did against any of their own FCS opponents. There was 4 schools, I think, that Clemson played this year that set their season record for rushing against Clemson. So, I think Texas might have been one of them. So, yeah. Clemson's rush defense was, I mean, all-time bad. It was the worst Clemson defense in over 10 years. And it wasn't because of a lack of talent. Yeah, game is definitely over. 3rd and 4, 1 minute and 53 seconds left here. And Ewers throws over the middle, picked off. What a fitting end to the game there. Another pick. What was that, 3 picks by Ewers? Well, look here. The better team won the game. I think we all pretty much figured that Ohio State was the better team in this game. I mean, almost everybody did. That's why I bet on them. Ohio State's going to destroy Notre Dame? Yeah, I don't know, man. I do think they'll win. They'll be favored, and they should be. I don't know if they'll destroy them, though. I don't know. I'm hoping for a good one there, too. I'm definitely rooting for Notre Dame to win the championship. Just want to see it once in my lifetime. Well, I'm definitely rooting for Notre Dame to win. Yeah, I'm rooting for them at this point. But I don't think they will. I hope they do. You know? I think there's a lot of people probably rooting for Notre Dame at this point. Ewers might be the quarterback at Ohio State next year. I don't know, man. Do they want him? I did hear rumors about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Ewers is not bad. I think Ewers is like slightly above average. But is there any team that's like, you know what, I really can't wait to get a slightly above average quarterback? No. Especially Ohio State. Yeah, Beck's going to Miami. The game will be over after the national anthem. Ohio State will win by 4 score. I feel like I've heard that about every team that Notre Dame has played ever since they lost to NIU. Every week it's, oh, this week they're going to lose. Oh, this week they're going to lose. Oh, and they just keep winning. Same thing with all the playoff games. Pete, you got Sleet. Yeah, we got some sleep today, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And that's it. The game is over. We're going to get to see Ohio State and Notre Dame, two probably of the most railed on fan bases and teams in all of the country every year. Two of the most hated, is I guess what I'm saying here, in the national championship. So just for that reason alone, that should make it entertaining. Go Irish. I'll be pulling for you to win. Doesn't mean I'll bet on you. I'll have to see what the line is. If the line makes sense, if Notre Dame is too big of an underdog, I might lay money on Notre Dame. But it might have to be a big number though, like over 10. If it's over 10, I might lay money on the Irish. If it's not, I'll probably bet on Ohio State. But I'll still be pulling for the Irish to win the game, just for shit-talking purposes. And Ohio State fans should not take offense to that. You know the Cat Williams thing? Why do people complain about haters? If you got 20 haters, you need 40 by 4 o'clock, motherfucker, or whatever he said. Yeah, having haters is a good thing. If people hate you, that means they're thinking about you. You know what I mean? Ryan Day went out on Lou Holtz again? Oh, shit. I can't hear what he's saying. He definitely got his eyebrows waxed, though. Well, there we go. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for all the people that supported the channel with the super chats and whatnot, and all the people that hung around the whole time. We had a lot of fun. What is today? Friday? I keep feeling like it's Saturday because there's college football on. I don't know. Stay tuned. I'm still waiting on them to announce who they're going to hire at defensive coordinator. I might fire up a live stream when that happens, or I definitely will make a video about it. If I don't, if that doesn't happen this weekend, I guess I'll see you guys on Monday. We got the midday show on Monday, and also the Lunch Money show with Uncle Lou at 10 p.m. And then the next game stream will be the national championship. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your night and a great weekend. See y'all later.